Welcome, folks, to SCR 2018, live from beautiful Ontario, California. My name is Sammy Fish.
And I am Jake Ryan, and today we are bringing you SCR 2018, the Dragon Ball pools. And Sammy Fish, tell us about a couple of the names and heads we're going to be seeing here today.
Well, obviously, we got the SoCal regulars. We got, Sabers. We got Reynolds, Supernoon, the guys you see at Wednesday Night Fights every single week. We also got some people out here from out of town. We also got the likes of Dogura, Kazunoko, SonicFox, of course. So I'm pretty excited to see what this tournament's going to shape up to it. Remember, this is only a radar event, but that means that the winner is going to be able to go to a Saga event of their choice, hopefully get a Dragon Ball for the finals later on.
Yeah, and that Dragon Ball is going to enter them into the Dragon Ball World Tour tournament, where there's 7 Dragon Balls to be grabbed concurrent with the 7 Dragon Balls in the series, and then there is a last chance qualifier to go to that tournament. So this is a big deal to be able to get to go to one of those Saga events of your choice. You go to EVO Japan, we have Thunderstruck coming up, and everyone is going to duke it out. Only first is going to get that opportunity, so everyone is going to be out for everyone.
Yeah, and this is a big one, right? You were talking about some of the Saga fans that we got later on top of which you also got Southeast Asia Majors, which is going to be a huge tournament coming up for multiple games, but specifically Dragon Ball FighterZ, because it's going to be one of the first tournaments over in Asia for a Saga event as well. It's going to be a huge event. You expect a lot of players out there, top-level players, to come out and try to get that Dragon Ball.
Yeah, and the opportunity that is available for these guys, especially in the Dragon Ball scene, is amazing. And I want to see how the SoCal boys shape up against international competition like Dogura and EVO champion SonicFox, because they're going to have to put their money where their mouth is if they want to win.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that too, right? Obviously, one thing that we pride ourselves in SoCal is that there's always hidden talent here. You come to Wednesday Night Fights, you might lose to someone that you've never heard of, but that's because we know we've seen him, and we've seen him play for so long, we've seen him get better, but maybe doesn't go out to events, maybe loses to some other people that we have that are so good in Wednesday Night Fights. Obviously, SoCal is such a strong scene, right? You're not going to know everybody that's good here, but you might see some surprises today. That's what I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to the SoCal upset, right?
Yeah. And actually right now, for one of our first matches today, actually our first match, it's going to be one of our SoCal locals. Top 3 consistently at Wednesday Night Fights. Do not sleep on this man. He has made a jersey for this event. We have Dadpool coming up.
Dadpool, man.
Daddy's here.
Yeah, Dadpool is a very, very strong player we got here. One of the first people actually started playing the shell that he plays, which is Cell 16 Gotenks.
Yeah.
Right. And he actually played that team really early on. He was a team that he focused on quite a bit. Since then, his team has been picked up by other people as well. But yeah. But it's such a strong team, and obviously with the buffs to Gotenks as well and his assist, that team has gotten so much better since then. So he is not one to sleep on. Top 3 consistently, as you're saying, and yeah. I mean, I expect him to do some work here. Yeah,
I'm excited to see this match too coming up, and we have Dadpool, who is incredibly consistent on that character, and Gotenks is considered one of the top 3 characters in the game right now with his assist pressure, with his high-low game. He did lose a couple of his tools, like certain shout cancels and pressure, but the consistency is still there, and the esports shell of Gotenks and Android 16 is going to be present for him. Team esports right here, and Dadpool's been rocking it since day one. He just drew the right punt.
Yeah, 16 Gotenks has pretty much been the shell. Like it feels like it's the Cell Vegeta of this patch, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And not to say that Cell Vegeta isn't bad now. Mm-hmm. It just feels like this is what people are feeling in terms of their the top tier shell that people want to put a point character with. But speaking of which, we also got Vegito on the screen here. We got a Vegito player in SoCal, so this is not anything familiar or unfamiliar to us.
Yeah, and this is going to be Fusro Da versus Dadpool in the first match of SCR 2018. Similar shells right here. You have Andrew.
All right, we're going to look like that? All right, you start off strong. SCR 2018.
Sometimes you just got to go in for the command grabs, and Dadpool, who looked to have the pressure in the beginning of that match, gets opened up by Fusro Da, and you are going to eat these 16 hands. It's Donkey Boy coming right in.
Yeah, got the chance to tag him out, so that's a good sign. But he's getting chucked over again.
And the big part of why people are playing Vegito right now is his pressure is just unending.
Why is he just chucking people? Do a combo.
No. Just keep throwing. Keep throwing him. Oh, he's going to knock him down.
Oh, my God. No, he dropped it. All right. I like the DHC, though. DHC keeps himself safe. Not quite. Not quite.
If it was able to connect, it would have done the delayed ghost. He could have kept him in blocks.
I thought he was going to delay ghost. That's what I thought he was going to keep himself safe in that way, but maybe a bit of a scramble. But this is where the experience of Dadpool is going to come in, right?
Yeah.
Hit the level 3, get the knockdown. Let's take a breath. This is game 1 of SCR 2018.
Oh, and he goes for the overhead, does not time it properly, and they just sit there patiently. Something for those of you who don't know that Android 16 can do is if he times that overhead perfectly on the Oki, he can get an auto combo afterwards, and Dadpool able to convert, takes down Fusrodon's first character.
Yeah, this is an interesting point, right? We saw Fusrodan start off very, Fusrodan.
Yeah, Fusrodan.
All right, my eyes are definitely not good, despite how close the screen is. Big shoulder. Take him to the floor one more time.
I love the extensions you can get with the beam assist on him. He's just like, all right, up we go, down we go. We're going on the Ferris wheel of Android 16. We're trying to see the birds. And that reset's so good. Whip the air grab.
The whipped air grab? Why are you going to style on him? Why are you going to style him? I guess, hey, you know what? It's all about the grabs. Game 1. But Dadpool started off, once he got that first kill, second one came nice and handedly. But, you know, just from early on, it seems like Vegito is sort of the confidence character for him, right?
Yeah, just raw.
What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
You madman! And Dragon Ball is a game of momentum. Dadpool strikes, and he does not stop. But Sparking is on the board for Fusrodon, and he needs to make this count because while Vegito may have pressure on his own, he does not have mix-up. And Dadpool is going to have a pretty easy time blocking and anticipating what Fusrodon wants to do.
Big old shoulders, perfect anti-airs, back and forth from Dadpool. Level 1, level 1. You know, got one more for me?
He's got rent to pay. He can do another one. Oh, no.
Oh, he tried to combo off it. Oh, the EX! EX rolling crush? Who said my man couldn't cross up? Who said my man couldn't cross up anymore?
Get on the ground. Who goes straight down, sends him into the gutter.
There you go.
Dadpool taking the first match.
I do like
laughing.
I do like the face on Fusrodon though. Happy to just be playing. He was like, man, that was sick.
That was good. I like that.
That's a good mentality.
People using that rolling crush like that? Dang.
I thought this man couldn't cross up anymore.
He still got it.
I was told wrong. I'm incorrect, obviously.
You have been deceived, sir. All right? This man is still perfect. No one else has a perfect attack.
You're absolutely right. But one thing to note about this team that Fusrodon is playing is that he has a Vegito, right? Very unique character if you're not from SoCal. If you're not playing against a guy like Sabers on the regular,
and
right?
now Reynolds. Reynolds has picked up the Vegito train as well. And this character keeps you on lockdown, keeps the pressure going, and does things like that. Crushes your typical options that would work with his low crush. So against Vegito, you have to play differently. And because Dadpool has that experience, he can play differently.
Yeah, that's very true. And the thing is that probably Fusrodon is also maybe used to playing against people who don't know how to play against Vegito, right? Yeah. So his play style is a little bit of that as well. Oh, people don't normally know how to play against Vegito. I usually base my skills around some things that, you know, aren't true, and it's not working out anymore.
Yeah, because now with that character knowledge, you can't go for the grimy stuff that it's like, hey, you've never seen this before. And now, because of that, Fusrodon is getting blown up and the Vegito is off the screen. Still a strong
Oh my god.
Damage.
Oh, he's wasted. See you later. But we still got the adult Gohan. This is the adult Gohan Gotenks team, though, is still so strong.
Yeah, it has incredible block pressure because of that Galactic Donut. It does not only hit once and twice, so you can't really reflect it, but none of that is going to matter right now because Dadpool just sliding right in. Hey, scuffing up his shoes. You may have beat me as a team, but I don't think you're as strong anymore, sir.
Oh man, he's out of here. He's out of here for sure. Gonna throw the ghost up there. The man with the green bar is gonna stay on the screen. And then we got Fusrodon on his last character.
We got 5 Dragon Balls.
We got 5 Dragon Balls as well.
And he's got Sparking. This is possible. Is Fusrodon gonna be the first Shenron of the tournament? Could happen.
On the game 1? I don't know about that.
I moved my on.
There you go. Gets the launch and we switch into 16. This is something he does quite a bit. What are you doing?
And it was completely necessary, too, because the Super Dash was already burned on the side of Gotenks.
Right.
Able to get as much damage as possible. And, doesn't get the hit. And that's good. Oh, he's got the fancy. He's got the fancy
we got the IED loops. I'm down for it. And you got 7 bars.
All right. Oof. It's not gonna be enough damage to kill, but he should get a hard knockdown situation here. Level 1, level 3.
Oh, he's trying to do the double level 1? No. Didn't work out. Tried to command grab from downtown. No Mozart for you, sir, but that is going to be it. Deadpool taking first blood here at SCR 2018.
And while Fusro Dawn showed a good bit of momentum in the first part of that match, as soon as Deadpool figured out what his trends were in his approach and how he wanted to play that neutral, it was done.
Yeah.
Deadpool just raised the arms. It's pizza time. And roasted him.
Yeah, but you had a really good point, though, early on, is that this is a game of momentum. One character that really excels at that is Vegito, right? And you see a lot of the times when Saber plays, he usually gives up some damage in order to keep that momentum going.
Yeah.
And that is something you saw a little bit, but once he gave it up, he really struggled to get back in. And I think Deadpool also understood that he's like, his momentum's pretty good. He knows how to play this character. I just got to stop him from getting that momentum. And then he did that pretty well. Caught 2 games in a row. Looked pretty nice, and Deadpool's going to move on.
Yeah, a great way to start the tournament, especially being the first one on stream. Deadpool looking like a contender to get close to top 8, most likely top 16, one of our favorites from SoCal here, as well as other players such as Super Noon. We have Subatomic Sabers. Kuba, the local hero, who has been consistently getting top 8, top 5.
He's doing better.
And he got a top 3, and tries to model himself after Reynolds, KOF champion. Which means
SoCal's definitely put in a lot of work into this game. You can see it every Wednesday night fights. I mean, it doesn't make it shows when people are improving, like Sabers has, like Kuba has, like, I mean, everybody has, right?
Exactly.
So it is what it is. This is why we come and play the game every week, is so to get better and better, and it shows. Speaking of getting better and better, though, Deadpool is getting better and better, but he has yet to break
the curse.
The curse, right?
He won 1 Wednesday night fights, I think. He won 1.
But it's about the consistency,
That's
right?
True,
and is getting in top 3. He gets that consistently, yeah, but he needs to be able to do that in a way where he's winning tournaments consistently.
Yeah.
This could be the breakout moment, right?
Oh, yeah.
This could be the event. We have seen so many people come to SCR, SoCal natives or not, come and this is their breakout tournament. It is something about this tournament that really shows it off, that gets people to be on the main stage and be their best. It has happened time and time again. And it might be this time for Deadpool. It might be this time for somebody else.
It's like the guru to Gohan. You know, you just got to go to SCR. The hand goes over you as you get through your pool, and then all of a sudden, your potential is unlocked. And I feel like Deadpool has that opportunity, especially facing such strong opponents. Was able to have a solid showing at EVO, getting top 64, but this is where the consistency is going to shine. And a consistent player is what we're going to see next with Lord SonicFox.
Oh, man, SonicFox. What a treat. What a treat this is. Obviously, guy has already qualified into the Dragon Ball tournament later on, won a Saga event over in France just recently. Looked very good while he was doing it as well. So this is a bit of a question, right? He's at this Radar event. Doesn't really need to be here. He's already qualified.
Yes.
If he went to another Saga event, it would probably, you know, it'd be nice for him to get another Dragon Ball. That's the idea, right? It's to get as many Dragon Balls as possible.
Eliminate your opponents.
But just qualifying is sort of the weight off the shoulders.
Oh, yeah.
So what are we going to see from SonicFox? Are we going to see him maybe practice a new team? Are we going to see him maybe try some new strategies? This is something I'm really interested in because I didn't expect him to be here, to be honest.
I hope to see some experimentation on his side. I know on his streams he's been doing a lot of playing with the Kill Sage, so that's pressure with Adult Gohan and everything like here. And he's going to play the Nappa. He's going to play the Nappa today.
Dude.
It's Nappa time.
I'm actually really for Nappa on SonicFox because SonicFox is an extremely strong player at neutral without good neutral tools, because he knows all he needs to do is get a knockdown, get a hit, get a setup, and then he rolls from there.
Yeah. And the best thing about Nappa, too, is this is described from Kazunoko, who was our SoCal Nappa player for the longest time, devout, and how he's gone back to him after the changes. Nappa is a high-maintenance character.
Oh, yeah.
Who is the tech master? SonicFox.
I mean, that's true. That's true. And the thing about Nappa is that he is really, like we're talking about, DBFZ is a momentum-based game. Nobody accents that better. Even in the first patch, the first couple patches, Nappa was so good at that momentum. Keeping that momentum and then constantly converting off it, that was kind of difficult. Not so much anymore.
However, his opponent is no slouch himself. YLT Cole, another favorite of this tournament, traveling in. Let's see how he's able to do against EVO champion SonicFox in the second round of the day. Let's see if the Echo Fox boy can make it happen.
Yeah, and we didn't talk about Cole at all, right?
No.
But obviously, we know of him. We know his team has been so unique right? Look at this team. You've never seen anything like it, but it is super cool and super fun to watch. You might see a little bit of it here, but SonicFox is going to try his best to stop that, right?
Yeah.
No momentum. We're going to have this Nappa do a bunch of work. Bardock level 3. Oh, goes for the cross-up.
Oh, and that Boo is already gone, and the game plan behind this team is to keep you under locks and then utilize the Boo to get the mix-up pressure, and taking away that key component there now makes this team have a little bit of fraudulent pressure, but I still have the counter, sir. You have to respect me.
Yeah, great combo here. He's going to take him to the corner, dunk him for the level 1. He wants to keep the corner positioning.
Oh yeah, and that's where the pressure comes too, because you can either go for a safe jump there and keep them in block pressure because you want them in the 5L, but SonicFox, understanding that, jumps right on out of dodge, and now it's his turn in the corner again. Another level 3, the Revenger.
Another level 3 once in. He's also got the 16 assist, right? So now this is double scary. What's this going to look like?
Oh, he goes!
Ooh, late air dash. Doesn't even need the 16 assist. The first mix-up worked.
Yeah.
Just going to put him on the ground here.
Oh, and forces the sparking there, too. I completely respect that from Cole, because one more hit would have killed the Vegito, and Vegeta on his own with sparking, really good anchor. But this is SonicFox. You need to preserve your team, and that's...
Ooh, baby! With the Key Blast as well.
Just keep him. It's the conversion.
Oh,
I told you,
God.
the tech monster.
Are we going to keep a counter? Do I need to keep a counter for us?
Number
That's 3. Game 2, and we already got 3.
3 Bardock, level 3s, goes in, the delay dash, finally gets the reflect. And SonicFox varying his Oki options every single time, having the presence of mind to understand that this man may adapt, and it is Lariat time.
And you saw the buff to Nappa's assist right there in full effect. That wouldn't have worked in a previous version, but now with the extended hit stun, now it is so good for characters like Bardock.
Yeah, you just cannot tech out of that. You're stuck in the air, so he's like, okay, I can jump out of my Lariat now. This is great. What a great character. I love me some Nappa. Oh, that's the dirty stuff.
And that is it.
Yeah, and the hit stun right there from the Android 16 assist almost the same as a beam. Oh my god, he's going to go for fancy stuff.
There you go.
Level 1. Level 1.
Oh boy, see you later, sir. Gut punch.
This is my best technique. And he screams on him. Wild T. Cole gets taken out by SonicFox, barely taking a scratch of damage in the beginning. SonicFox.
Man, and the one good thing about the way that he's playing this team, or the good thing when he created this team is what I mean, is that he kept the Bardock.
Oh,
and
yeah.
the reason why he kept the Bardock is because he himself is so good with the neutral tools of Bardock. He knows how to get the hit with this character. So as long as he keeps this Bardock 16, which is also, in my opinion, one of the better shells in the game at the moment, he can put whatever character he wants in the back. We didn't even see the Nappa. This was basically the Bardock show plus 2 assists.
Dude, Nappa is just an assist tool right here, okay? Don't you understand?
It's a good assist now. It's a giant hitbox.
And the untech time and the hit stun that it applies just allows you to get so many conversions. And what is Bardock looking for? Conversions and meter to get his 4th level 3.
Keep him counted.
Keep him counted. This is important.
Got to get one of the Twitch extensions on the page where it just counts it for us. That'd be sick.
Oh no! Finally gets caught out running forward, and Wild T. Cole is going to get a chance to show what his Boo can do. Is he going to do the fat throw mix-up? Most likely. Let's see. What is the mix?
Yeah, and it's all about the mix-up, right? Not able to work out. Tried to cover it with the Vegito assist, but it didn't work out. The Lariat into the 16, and that's going to be the launch once again. Are we going to see one more level 3? No.
He should be able to kill with 3 level 1s here. And for those of you who don't know, you're able to tell if it's going to do the job, because right when that health gets to the end of that sparking meter, 3 level 1s will kill. SonicFox, understanding that, takes down the character, and now the Majin Buu is eliminated early once again.
Yeah, and he also doesn't have the sparking as well. He tried his best to keep the 3v3, and it didn't work out. So it's going to be a lot on this Vegito, but he finds the cross-up and the confirm.
And I was just looking at my watch, and I think it's about time to be Nappa time! And it's time to see how the execution on this character can take him from what people think to be a mid-tier character to a high-tier menace.
Yeah, you are seeing one of the problems of now. Oh, come on!
Oh, that got me. That was dirty.
What? But why? Like, why would you do that?
It crosses up. You go to one side and the super
I know it crosses up, but it's so rude.
It's dirty. It's good. You gotta use your tools. You gotta use your tools. He shined his head.
He shined his head.
He blessed his dome.
Man, that 5H,
was
still
good.
a great tool, underrated tool even in the first version.
Oh, yeah. It's for Nappa, right?
Yeah,
It's his best neutral button.
Yeah, it just covers 3/4 of the screen. I don't want to worry about it. I just want to put you in block stun.
Nice vanish out. Oh, and just understands that this man is too afraid to DP and plant. This is the Cybermen plant loop that you can do. This combo is going to get extended with Vegeta Jr.
Woo, baby!
And he planted another one. He planted another one.
Oh, no, he tried to go for it again. What a madman.
That's so cool. That combo is amazing.
That combo is super cool.
You Yamcha him twice.
Not surprised he didn't get that reflect there. That seems pretty obvious, but you know, all things considered, healthy life lead, still got the sparking. I don't think he's got much to worry about, but this level 3 will get him the knockdown. This could be the start. It is a long road. It is a long comeback. Oh, but we just finish it. Just keep doing the auto combo.
There's 7 Dragon Balls. Oh, and it's over.
And that is going to be it. SonicFox 2-0 with the Nappa. I appreciate him for putting the character on point so we get to see a little bit, but he is going to move on through the tournament. Expect him to go pretty far, if I do say so myself.
Yeah, and after that, we're able to see that SonicFox has developed his Nappa to a level that is of competency with the Cybermen planting loops. He did drop one at the end there, but the beginning of it was actualized. It was great. The pressure, the mix-up potential with his air normals, doing the fake out into the super dash. This team is a menace.
Yeah.
Not only is it Bardock, it is the Nappa.
Yeah, one thing I really like is that the Nappa with the Bardock being a fantastic neutral assist. It's just the lariat across the screen, right? And one thing he needs to do is he needs to put people in block stun. Yes. So this team works out so well in all ways. And I'm looking forward. I hope he plays this team a little bit more.
Yeah.
Not going to lie, if he goes back to the Zamasu, I'm not going to be too sad. No. I love watching Zamasu. I think he's one of the most unique and cool characters that we have in the game right now.
Yeah.
But I also wouldn't mind seeing a bit of Nappa.
Yeah, and I think both of those characters offer a variety of different things in their toolkits, because Nappa, with his changes, now has 3 lows accessible to his kit, which means he is a low mix-up stagger monster. Yeah. And then Zamasu is on the opposite side of the spectrum. He is the overhead king. SonicFox has all the mix. Yeah. If you're blocking low, we switch it.
Yeah, and actually, I think he has done one of the best things for himself in this version, which is that he's picked up 4 characters, right? If he sticks with the Nappa, then he's going to be able to have like a good mix-up in one way, and then the Zamasu can flip into that team as we saw in EVO, and he's going to have another team.
I am so excited for our next match right now. I'm so excited right now.
Yeah, but you know what I'm excited for is free shipping store-wide at store.world8.com. If you guys want to go check them out, they were nice enough to sponsor SCR. You have a bunch of goods here. If you're in the building, you can see what they're all about. But if you're not, you can obviously go to the website. You see it on the screen. You can go from the entire duration of SCR 2018. Use that code, SCR18, as your store-wide promo code. Get some stuff down there from store.world8.com.
Yeah, and they have plushies, they have controllers, they have everything for your gaming needs. I see a really cool Dragon Ball jacket, so please check out their website. There's free shipping. I might just scoot over there and buy one. Pink shirt, not for me. Dragon Ball sweater, I'm about it. They are a great store, and you're going to want to pick up their products. And now, the man I was excited about, Kazunoko, hailing from Japan.
Man, Kazunoko, this guy's got a lot of history in the fighting game community, but specifically in Dragon Ball FighterZ has really showed himself to not only buck the trend, but also bring his unique style of play into Dragon Ball FighterZ. And I tell this to a lot of people. If you want to understand what Kazunoko's like, you have to understand him as a Guilty Gear player.
Yes.
And as a Guilty Gear player back in XX days, he was just all rushdown. I don't care about this neutral. The neutral means nothing to me. What I care about is putting you in block stun and putting you in mix-ups and making you bleed. And the thing early on is that, remember in the first 2 patches of the game where the Cell Vegeta was king, we saw this guy play Yamcha instead. And a lot of the question was, why would you play Yamcha? Yeah, he's a great assist, but not great of a character. It's kind of rough to put him in a team. You know, this doesn't seem like a good decision. But when he explained it, it made complete sense. This team lets me dictate the pace of the match at all times. This is what I want to do, and this is the play style that I need in order to succeed in Dragon Ball FighterZ.
Yeah, and he has changed up his team a little bit here, because now the Gotenks is on point. So he's going to be utilizing the Yamcha assist as well as the DP assist to keep his approaches safe with the invulnerable DP assist, and then also keep the pressure consistent with that Yamcha assist. And I'm excited to see a now considered #1, #2 character on the roster punish Fruit Punch, who we just saw in the online Dragon Ball Radar event for USA West, who he got pretty far there. He was in top 8. So Fruit Punch is going to have to show all of his cards if he wants to defeat Kazunoko, who already has a Dragon Ball himself.
Already has a Dragon Ball himself. You see multiple here, multiple top players, multiple EVO contenders, top 8ers. They're all here. They're trying to get that big money towards the end there.
I like how they both let it rock, too.
Of course, baby. This is Dragon Ball we're talking about.
That hitbox is so dirty. It just stays on the screen for so long. You're like, do I block high? Do I block low? Do I hold left? Do I hold right? No, I just get opened up.
So obviously we got to talk about Kazunoko a little bit, being the visitor here in SoCal. But also, let's talk about Fruit Punch for a little bit. He plays a very, very unique team.
Yeah, he's got Trunks, Zamasu, Kid Buu. And Kid Buu was... a lot of people believe that he was gutted after the patch, but people are still playing him in the forms of Super Noon. Other NorCal players like Virtual Allen and top players have not abandoned him because the assist is still there. You just have to work a little bit harder for your mix-ups. And Fruit Punch also playing an unorthodox pick of Trunks and Zamasu. We don't see this team.
This team's crazy because it's all good assists, right?
Yes.
You got the Trunks assist, Change the Future, crazy good. Zama's Fireball, unbelievable. Kid Buu assist, best mix-up assists in the game. All characters that also excel in the neutral as well. This team kind of meshes in a weird way, but it's super cool.
Yeah, it's one of those teams that you wouldn't really expect. It's unorthodox, but it's calculated at the same time.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh.
Exactly.
That was so good. He got the guard cancel attempt with the Yamcha assist. He's like, hey, yo, you gotta hold this. Kazunoko. Oh, there it is, the pressure. Oh, Gotenks, you're so nasty.
God,
he's so scary.
He's so good. He's so good at putting the pressure on. It's one of the key defining features. And I like him also backing up for the Ghost, right? He's making sure that the reflect is not easy.
Oh, and vanishes so the guard cancel isn't able to do anything particular. And the reason he's able to back up in that situation, for those at home who are going to try that combo because that mix is potent, you have to install a super jump in the middle, which means after you do your down medium, you have to do a super jump and then confirm the combo so you get falling properties of a super jump. It's difficult, and that's why Kazunoko is on the stage taking down this character.
My man has been jumping and stalling for a decade now.
He's got this down.
He's got this down.
He's like,
this is not a problem. But this is a little thing that you can add to your game, right? A lot of the times when we see that Gotenks super as meaty, it's to make sure that they reflect. You know what they're going to do on wake up, so it limits the options that he has to do. When he backs up like that, he opens his game so much.
Yeah, and now Fruit Punch sadly misses the level 3. I guess Kazunoko doesn't need to be stopped, and now he's going to be eating all this damage and deal with the Gohan mix-up, the pressure. Unending on the H, it's timed a little too early.
That was very scary timing for a guard cancel, but he got it just in time.
Hey, you know, you got to believe in your mechanics. This is going to be a lot of damage on Fruit Punch, and this next mix, I think he's going to have to spark if he wants to keep Zamasu alive. And he goes for the meaty beam setup and opens him up.
Yo, we backdash, meaty Masenko into the assist.
You know, meaty beams. You can't spark.
Love it.
You can't do nothing. You got to eat this. And now Fruit Punch put onto the Trunks, but one thing about Trunks.
Oh, the punish on the solo guard cancel as well. Let Gotenks take the hit, and he's going to take all the damage away from Fruit Punch here.
That was dirty. That was so dirty.
That was rude, is what that was.
Kazunoko. All right, I know you're an orange juice guy, but do not put him.
There is a lot of situations where you can call assist or have situations like that where the assist takes the hit for you in certain situations, and then you're able to get the punish. It's super hard to recognize that and improv and get the combo off it like that. Kazunoko just so good at picking up where opponents leave him opportunities.
And Fruit Punch, he did look composed in that match because he was able to get a few confirms. One drop on the change on the level 3 from Trunks put him in a precarious situation. And
yeah, that combo, that one had to work, right? Yeah. He ran out of assists. The mix-up was going to have to work there. It worked out for him. Got the Ghost, though.
And there's the Reflect. You put him in a situation where they always have to choose the same choice, so you know how to react.
What are you supposed to do? There's still a Ghost there. I'm still scared.
Just block. You just block it all.
Oh, my God.
You gotta believe in your heart. You can level 3, but he didn't have the meter.
Yeah, Fruit Punch uses a sparking. He wants to keep this 3v3. I do like the composition of his team, but we haven't seen it into full effect just yet. Stays on the ground this time.
Oh, nice. Not able to confirm, though.
Yeah, that's a super, super hard confirm, so I don't blame him for that one, but he's going to have to do it. Nice. He avoids the mix-up entirely, recognizing he was going to go for that fastball mix-up, jump back, gets the hit.
All right, and he's not going for the safe jump setup here. He wants to spend the meter and get as much damage on this Gohan as possible. And now the sparking Kazunoko. I like that because you are about to deal with a ton of overhead pressure in Kazunoko.
Oh, no, the reset! The reset! That was unnecessary. Why would you do that to him?
The madman. Actually, now with the extension in that combo, it's going to be enough damage to kill, whereas before it wasn't going to matter. Kazunoko having the presence of mind.
Oh, the last ghost. Calculated damage.
Make it happen. He thought it through. He knew that he was ready to take a whole combo, and he's like, I'll just reset right here. This is fine. This is okay. You're not ready for this.
So we see Fruit Punch there now at 2v3. Still got great assists here, right? Between the Kid Buu and the Trunks, both fantastic assists. You just need to be able to stay alive. But this pressure from Kazunoko, like I'm saying, he wants to keep the pressure up.
And there it is, the safe ball. And he goes for a different mix-up that time. Doesn't even want the ghost. And the 2-8.
2-8s, not like that, sir.
Full
Let
screen.
me take some of that blue life away.
Oh, and the meaty, you're trying to press buttons. You can't do that. He's going to get you. Some of the most active moves in the game on Gotenks here. And there's the ghost. There's one more.
Oh, my God. That's what I'm talking about, right? You see that last ghost there? You think you don't have options, but Kazunoko, he knows when to sneak in the mix-ups.
And this is going to be a dead character again. Double level up. Give me the extra damage on Gohan. I got leg boops now, and there's only one little boo to deal with.
It does have 7 bars, though. That's 5 Dragon Balls down there. So if he finds a way to possibly get it, it'll be crazy. I just don't see it happening here. No more sparking. He's going to build 2 bars, full combo here. This is looking grim.
Oh, it's gonna be really close for the damage right here. It's gonna be either a pixel or he's gone. There
oh my God! Last ghost once again. Kazunoko, cool, calm, calculated, is gonna be able to take that.
The Wolfang Fist Master, and we saw how Gotenks just applies so much pressure in that situation because you saw the high-low 50-50, and as soon as Fruit Punch started adapting, Dragon Rush.
Yeah, and you know what's the crazy thing is that I think that team that Fruit Punch was playing was extremely good. Like, it's just heavy on the neutral, and we see a lot of success with that from the internationals from Japan. Actually loves playing neutral-based teams, right? But just never got the chance to start. Kazunoko is actually probably the best at playing against those teams because he's so good at being able to find the neutral option for him to get in and then be able to put the mix-up on. You saw that. That was the entire game, basically.
It was textbook gameplay from Kazunoko, and a big thing that Japanese players like to do, and everyone should put into their game, is the super dash assist call, because then, with a character like Gotenks or any other character, you get that high-low 50-50 mix.
Right.
They're stuck in Block Stun, they are jailed, which means you're stuck there, and you have to deal with the mix-up, and Kazunoko did that every single time, opened him up, and takes Fruit Down Punch in a splendid fashion. He just executes, gets to the hit, takes him down, reads his options, and just finishes out 2-0.
I wanted to see some more Fruit Punch, but unfortunately, that's the strength of Kazunoko. He doesn't let you play.
Womp womp.
That's what it is. I mean, it's what he is. This one, he's one of the best. I mean, he plays that style better than anybody else. Everybody sort of gravitated towards that sort of neutral-based style early on. I mean, with good reason. It's a fantastic way to play the game.
Yes.
But then Kazunoko found an alternative. He's the best at it. That's why he's making it work.
Exactly. And I feel like the question to bag, too, is the same question that we asked about SonicFox. Why is Kazunoko here today? He already has a Dragon Ball. The weight is off his shoulders. Is he here to exhibit a new team? We saw a change in positions for his team, so this may be a highlight to what he's trying to refine for the future, especially with the patch coming out and being a big tournament where you've got big heads like SonicFox and you have all the SoCal players who are potential threats for the future.
Right.
Especially like Reynolds, who almost took him down at EVO. Maybe he wants to get another run back where he takes him down. I believe that Kazunoko is here to develop his skill and especially develop the variety that his team has in composition.
I mean, if you're going to consider like all the radar events that we're going to have, this is probably one of the most stacked radar events we're going to have for the year, right? SoCal, obviously a hotbed for fighting game players. I mean, it's just going to have a variety of competition and being able, and you were saying, right, he's just put the Gotenks on point. It's sort of a replacement for his Kid Buu that he used to have on the team before the nerfs. And, you know, I'm not blaming him for picking a new character. It's more of the fact that he probably wants to get more high-level experience with that team. He understands that come finals, he's going to have to play the best of the best. It's not going to be easy. And so he's here. He's trying to get more experience. At the best, he wins and gets a little bit of money. At the worst, he got experience. It's a win-win situation for him, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's a longevity move, and showing that he wants to develop his gameplay is crucial, because maybe after this tournament he finds out that maybe his team needs a few more tweaks, he finds some holes, and you always want to test your team in the most high-impact environment, the high-stress environment, because that shows where the gaps are, how you're going to shore up those gaps, and how you're going to improve. And we got another match coming up right now. Another Japanese player, a killer in his own right, the Super Saiyan himself, Dogura. Dogura-san.
Good Lord, Dogura, baby.
Gambari Mons.
Dogura.
My friend. Oh, he's got a big old smile on his face. Mr. Spooky himself, he's going to cast the spell.
It's so cool watching him in different games because he's so good at just like as naturally as a player. We've seen him excel in multiple games. But, I mean, just coming from my background, it's just so cool seeing him in this game because he has found a way to sort of like play the Dragon Ball meta in his own way, and I think it's really fun to watch. Yeah. You see him always, like, he always plays a character that sort of bucks the trend just a little bit. Like, even when we were seeing everybody play Cell, he played Goku instead of Vegeta.
Goku.
Like, yeah, right? Like, he played the beam assist instead. Obviously, we know the utilities of a beam assist, but we saw that it was maybe not as optimal as playing Vegeta, but it accented his style a little bit better. And that's one of the things that Dogura knows the best about him. He knows how to play his style.
Yeah, and then one of the most recent tournaments, we actually were able to see Dogura pick a pretty unorthodox team and a character that a lot of people say they're afraid of in neutral, and that was Broly. So I really hope that he's able to pull that out today. I don't know if he has it in his wheelhouse of what he wants to play today, but it is a character that when you play against it, if you don't have the matchup knowledge, you're going to get blown up. Same thing with the Vegito kind of knowledge, like the SoCal players have, because he has very particular cues to what he's going to do, and if you're not able to read those properly, you get blown up. So I'd love to see Dogura pull out one of those characters, maybe a Frieza. We saw Tachikawa playing Frieza, and ooh, is he gonna? He's gonna do it.
He's gonna do it, baby.
I'm so happy.
He's gonna do it.
I'm so happy, and there's the Goku.
Woo!
Big team, big boys, and a beam.
Yeah, we saw him. If you watch the Red Bull Gaming Sphere on a weekly basis, right over in Japan, you see him play this team sometimes. It's a great team. You watch the Cyclops stream, you see him play this team. It's a very scary team.
Oh yeah,
it's completely unorthodox to how we play Dragon Ball FighterZ, how we think we're supposed to be playing Dragon Ball FighterZ, right? Yeah. So if you're not ready for this team, you are going to get rolled over. But that's kind of Broly's style.
Oh yeah. He is the legendary Super Saiyan, and he is here to go in full guns a-blazing, sliding in. Look at him. And look at he's just like, look at this little bug. Look at this guy, Mosquito. I'm going to pick him off the wall. It's free. But we have Zong1, another SoCal local, typically going to Dropkick Tuesdays. This man consistently makes it to the top 3 of that tournament. Haven't seen him in a couple weeks, but another Blaze Blue Guilty Gear player. So let's see how he's able to stand up against Dogura.
Yeah, and this is the thing. There is many a times I've seen Zong in different games beat people he shouldn't. I would be scared if I was Dogura. However, Dogura is not a regular person. It's not like he knows fear innately.
No, he is a man that will just press buttons, go for the command grab, and you can't guard cancel there, sir. It's Broly.
Oh, no.
Oh, that hurts.
Yeah, like, look at this damage just overall. Chuck this man.
And then the Dragon Rush. Give him back. Give me the Kid Buu.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. What are you doing?
Oh, this hurts. And a big thing about Broly as well, for those who need to know, when he goes for that command grab, his H looks incredibly similar. His H is a closed fist, the command grab is an open fist. You have to look at his hands. You have to understand that. And if you don't know that, you're going to get opened up by this Broly.
Right, and if you don't know that, it's one of those things where he's just going to constantly roll you over. He's very good, just like a traditional grappler, at keeping momentum. Yes. So you have to get rid of this character. You have to keep him locked down. Otherwise, he is going to get his chance.
All right, and he's going to have the meaty setup. Goes for the Dragon Rush and Sparkings. He was afraid.
Yeah.
Nice
oh, no.
The armor, and that's another thing about Broly. Other characters aren't going to have the same armor properties as him. You have Nappa, who's got armor in his 236S, I believe, but no other character has armor like Broly. You have to approach him in a completely different fashion.
This team for him with the beam assist just lets him get in. This is the idea, right? I'll worry about what happens afterwards. Right now, I just want to get in there.
I'm going to start hitting you and you're going to get grabbed. That is the plan. And a level 3, Zong1 able to get some momentum back. Let's see how he rides it.
Yeah, he needs to. Oh, no. The timing.
That works. Oh my god, that's dirty. I didn't know that worked.
I did not know that worked. He wanted to pitch him from downtown. Last character left for Zong1, just a 16, but it is not going to be a surprise if he makes a comeback with this character. We've seen it time and time again.
Android 16, you know, he has no other options. One of the best anchors in the game. No sparking, though, so Zong1's got a lot of work cut out for him. And the 2H Dogura sniffing it out. Oh, is he going to be able to kill here? Oh,
Yo, Goku combos?
Yo,
we got those?
Oh, of course he's got those.
All right.
This is going to be a dead character.
One more. Show me one more. With the teleport. Instant transmission.
Put him in the... Oh, no, he dropped it at the end. He wasn't high enough. He wasn't high enough.
Yeah, that's actually a very tricky double level 1. You sort of need to time it right, otherwise it'll drop like that.
Yeah, it's all about height for that, too, because if you do not get enough height, he recovers too quickly. He's got to be falling down. And now Zong1 given another chance to keep the pressure on.
Wow, doesn't spend the money on that one. You don't have a lot of health to do that. Oh, we got him.
Oh, my God.
We got him. Snatched.
Put him in the furnace.
Oh.
Got a flambe on the face of the earth.
I was originally going to say I do not like him not spending that level 3, but after seeing that, I'm a pretty big fan.
It's 6 Dragon Balls. Oh, my God. No, one more hit is going to do it for him. But if he's able to make this comeback, I'm going to lose my mind. Oh, the jab.
Didn't work out. Dogura just had too much of a life lead there. It's a bit of a thing in Dragon Ball FighterZ. If you... tough comebacks that far are really, really tough.
Oh, yeah.
Because there is a ability to grind out games.
Yeah.
Whether it be with vanishes, whether it just be, you know, trading hits and stuff like that. It's kind of hard to hold or to make a comeback in that way, especially if you don't have sparking.
Oh, yeah. And in that situation, Zong1 had the proper read going for the level 3, but just didn't have enough gas in the tank and awareness with Dogura having just so many resources on his side to finish that one out. No sparking, but playing against an assist when you're in one character, you have to make the correct read every single time you get blown up like that with one little jab.
God, this character's normals just covers so much of the screen.
So good.
Kid Buu, you might be small, but I mean, I can get you no problem. You just, that jump H, man.
Oh,
just covers so much of the screen.
Good low, big boy. You got to watch your toes. You get scuffed.
I'm telling you, man, Zong1 has taken out top-level players in multiple games. He's always ready for a surprise.
I don't like the meter burn there because, I mean, he forces the sparking, but now he's going to get all that health back, and you have to kill this character now in order to make that count. Because now, lacking meter, sparking is going on the side of Dogura, but the only thing he achieved was getting rid of the sparking there.
If he doesn't get rid of this character, it's going to be a big deal. Yeah, that's an easy 2H, baby. This isn't month 1. We're not getting away with that.
This should be a dead go-on with the extension here. He's got all the cash in the world.
Yo, he's softball pitch.
Dunk him down. There
Let's
it
go.
is.
Goku knows a thing or two about baseball.
Just a little bit. He got some tips from Yamcha. You know, he's get the baseball bat. You know, you hit it because you have height and reflexes. This game's easy.
Yeah, this is a rough start, but he got him to spend the sparking. That's a big win in my opinion. He only had 7 seconds of sparking, but now he's got to play this 2v3 with against this character, right?
Yeah.
This is pretty rough. Yeah, he's going to snap in the Broly. He's going to get rid of the problem character.
Yeah, he needs, if he's not able to kill the Broly here, that's going to be the hugest thing. Because even though Dogura had to burn the sparking, Zong1 lost the character.
Yeah, I tried to catch the back tech there. It didn't work out. Still has 3 bars, though.
And people have been discussing that Broly is like one of the better zoners in the game. People usually think about Frieza being one of the zoners, but he has so many tools that you cannot charge through. The key blast into the ball, you get caught. So you have to play differently. And that claw, now the sparking time is going to get burned out here in Zong1.
I was super surprised with that sparking because I was like, okay, I understand. You want to get rid of the Broly. That's understandable. But I didn't think he was going to kill. He definitely doesn't. He's going to be able to tag him out.
No, he's not.
No, I mean, sorry. Dogura is going to be able to tag out the Broly because this is twice now he's failed to confirm the kill on Broly, and this is basically the reason why he's unable to make a good lead here.
Yeah, now Zong1 getting picked up by the normals there, and he needed to get that crucial confirmed. One drop in this game, and dropping the ball loses you all momentum, and going back to neutral, especially against a player like Dogura, is a death sentence. You need to make the hits count, and with Zong1 dropping it there, now he's losing his opportunities. Oh, he goes for it again, but no,
a little bit too early this time. 2H, 2 hands, pitch the baseball. That's all said and done.
Still an incredible showing from Zong1 there going against Dogura, who was considered to be one of the top 3 players in the world for the longest time before EVO. So nothing to be ashamed about. He was able to get some incredible reads with his level 3s on the Android 16, and a couple of combo drops made him falter in the game, but I still think it was a strong showing from Zongwon.
It was a pretty good showing. I think you can see the potential in his play style. The problem, I think, is that he was too focused. He sort of tunnel visioned on the Broly, and he spent everything in order to try to get the Broly. But the thing is that when he tunnel visioned, he didn't know, or he didn't think that he was going to kill, or he didn't know that he was going to kill. So both times when he wasn't able to kill the character, it basically he spent all of his resources at the time. He spent all of his bar, then he spent the sparking. It didn't work out both times, and that unable to confirm the kill on Broly. Like I like the idea, but
you need the confirm.
You need the confirm, or you need to make the understanding that it's like, this one's not going to work out right now. It's fine. I'll just try to get it later or something like that. He wasn't able to get away from that strategy. And I think when you are so tunnel visioned on a strategy like that, it makes it very easy to pick you apart. Oh, you just want to kill the Broly? Okay. I'll attack the Broly out. Like, just play against a different character now.
Yeah, because then he has to throw away his momentum, and if he wasn't able to make the hit count like he did in those 2 situations, he falls apart because it's kind of a mental hit as well. When
that's true.
You have this game plan, and then it falters and falls apart, and you're like, well, I just spent all my meter, all my marbles are on the table, and I got.
Yeah, exactly.
He rolled better than me. What am I gonna do?
Yeah.
And Dogura had the presence of mind to do that. He kept on tagging in. He kept on keeping the Brawly out, and then just would tag him in to confirm supers.
Yeah, I think one of the biggest talks about this patch is the no nerf to blue life recovery, right? We talked about that from time to like one of the things everybody was asking for, blue life nerf, blue life nerf, blue life nerf, and it didn't happen. So what does that say? Says one thing is that they're okay with it.
Yeah.
The second thing is that you have to learn to play against it, and it's a thing that's probably going to stay in this game at least for a little bit longer. And so you saw that in full effect, right? 2 times where he was able to recover blue life, he was able to recover enough health not to get killed.
Yeah.
It was a life or death situation. Basically spelled the game out and how that went down.
Yeah, and some of the best players in this game are keen to character health control, and that's utilizing that blue health mechanic, keeping the characters on the defense, like on the back burner, just so they can regen and everything like that, and constantly tagging in at opportune times. Zongwon not doing that as effectively, hinging heavily on his point character getting blown up at the end. And now we're going into our next match between Echo Fox, Nakkiel Sage, another Echo Fox boy coming in, versus, I believe it's Marine? I think so. I think so. It's a coalition, I think. Oh, yeah.
I got one of the coalition guys. Yeah. We also got Yohozi down here as well. Excited to see her play. We got Nakkiel Sage over there. Nakkiel Sage, just before this tournament started, actually said on Twitter, is like, if I say I'm going to drop Adult Gohan, just don't listen to me.
Don't listen to me.
And I'm a big fan of that because I love his Adult Gohan.
Yeah, I think it's great.
I love his play. Like, his team, in my opinion, is one of my favorite teams to watch because it is just the team that explodes you.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Like, Adult Gohan damage is still there. He doesn't have all the knockdowns that he used to, but he has all the damage. It's still all there. EX legs in the air is still a thing to worry about.
Oh, yeah. You cannot just run head first, headstrong into that character. And his Adult Gohan, when I was going like this, his mix-up is so crazy. The execution, he's like high-low, high-low, high-low. And, yeah, I'm actually really excited to see how this match goes.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited for it, too. Obviously, I'm a big fan of Nakkiel Sage. I'm also a big fan of Arcade Shock. They're here at the event. If you want to be able to pick up some arcade parts for your stick, you can go use that code SCR 2018. You can save 15% off that or some apparel as well. They got some nice shirts that you see there. If you want to check them out yourself, go to arcadeshock.com.
And you're going to be able to save 15% there. And another thing that we really love, and people that are helping out the esports arena, is esports ecosystem. And they're giving people the opportunity to play in these tournaments. They're letting them travel and everything like that. We just got a new hype man in IFC Yipes.
Congratulations to him as well. You see the sports ecosystem family growing more and more. We've got a couple of them here tonight, as well as Rena Black, Coach Steve / Insane. I see he signed up for both. Who are we going to get at the tournament? I'm pretty excited for that. We get the return of Insane. I'll be pretty stoked.
Oh, yes.
But we appreciate them for showing up. You can apply for a sponsorship right now. Go check them out. Esports Eco on Twitter as well. Go give them a follow. They have tried their best to support the fighting game community.
Yeah, and everybody putting their hand into the pot, making sure that the FGC is supported. We have all these world tours going on for Dragon Ball, other Bandai Namco games. We have the Arc Revo tour. We have the BB Tag tour, the Blaze Blue tour as well. He is so excited about this. So everything fighting games is on the up and up. This is a wonderful time.
What a great great time to be a fighting game player. Just so many great games. I mean, we have a Dragon Ball game.
We have a Dragon Ball game.
We have a Dragon Ball game that is not only an amazing thing to watch, but an unbelievable game to play. Really, really shows off the talents of these players, how good they are, how much time and effort they put into it, and it comes to fruition at these tournaments.
Yeah, and we get to see that across the board for Dragon Ball, all the other games as well. You put your time into the game, and you see how it evolves. In the beginning, everybody was super dashing, going for these different mix-ups. Now the mix-up is there's no mix-up. And I want to see how it evolves next, because the different kind of play styles that we've seen emerge and be successful in the game, and the different kinds of players that we've seen emerge and be successful in the game is amazing. And everyone can get their hands on this game. The resources are there. The players are there. If you don't have a local scene, take the steps to make your local scene. You have to put in the groundwork and everything, because all these players want to play Dragon Ball. They want to meet up, and they want to play these fighting games, and you could be the catalyst.
I can tell you as much as that my local scene for 3 years when I was in college was 2 people. It was me and somebody else.
There you go.
I called that my local scene. I played every week. That's all I got to take, man. Locals don't gotta be you know, Wednesday night fights.
Yeah.
It's don't get me wrong, I am blessed to have Wednesday night fights. It is a fantastic community to be a part of, but I wouldn't be here if I didn't have that 2-man local for 3 years. If I didn't have anybody to play, if I didn't find that other person to play against, this wouldn't be the same Sammy Fish you would see today. Exactly. I probably wouldn't be in the scene, because I wouldn't have played fighting games for 3 years. I wouldn't have still kept my love up for it. I mean, what have you. But that's sort of what we see. When we say go to your locals, we don't normally say, yo, go find a Wednesday night fights. Yeah. We more say, just go find people to play. Go, you know, set a date up. Set 2 hours, 6 hours. It doesn't matter how long it is. You know, online locals where people are bringing that up more often, it's more of a thing of just like, yo, you know, times are tough sometimes for people. Let's just play online. I understand that completely.
Yes.
Just find people to play against. Build a community. This is my favorite part about the fighting game community. This is why I show up at Wednesday night fights. I say hi to everybody. Yeah. Because it's not a community without the people there.
Yeah, and all the people in the community are able to bring together events like this, which is SCR, and it's a fantastic celebration of fighting games. We get to see all the competition on the stage, on the floor, have them duke it out, show all of their best tools, and they all started in the same spot. We all started going to those locals. We all started at a young age having a love for fighting games, maybe a little bit older. If you're a little bit older, come play the fighting games. Daigo's in his, I think, his late 30s or early 40s. He's still winning tournaments. Still winning tournaments like Sako.
It is one of the cool things about fighting games, right, is that we see a lot of other esports people drop off after 25, 26. They start to pick up different roles because all the younger players come up and they're just so good, right? They just put so much time into the game. But it's not like that for fighting games. It's so embedded into your heart that you can always be a top fighting game player if you have the right mentality, if you have the right ideas, you know how to adapt, you know how to play the game. I mean, there's all those things, those skills you learn early on, they will be successful as you go on in fighting games. It's one of the most beautiful things, right? The age gap in this game, in these games, is unlike any other one, and it's one of the best things to watch.
Yeah, and one of the things I like too is with those local scenes and everything we talk about and the players that you can play with, everyone typically is out there to help the other person improve, especially with resources like that. If you're in SoCal and you're watching this right now and you've never been to Wednesday night fights or you're afraid about going to a tournament, come out. And if you want to play Dragon Ball, if you want to play a different game that we have here like Tekken, if you want to play BlazBlue, we all are here to support each other, and if any questions are to be asked, we're always there as a pillar to help. Like, anybody can come. Shout-outs to Stealthy, who shows up to Wednesday night fights every single week. I'm pretty sure he's 12 or 13 years old. He comes and he takes out names, and he loves fighting games. These games are accessible. The community is accessible, and it's just a wonderful thing to watch it flourish and grow as time goes on, especially with events like SCR and all these world tours.
Yeah, and that's you hit it on the head, right?
Yeah.
It's all about just coming out. That's really about it, and that's why we come out to SCR. That's why we come out to locals and stuff like that. It's just all about just being a part of the community.
Yeah,
it's a great thing. This is why I love this scene to death. Is because it's about the people, and as long as you keep that in your head, I think you go pretty far.
Yeah. And I'm incredibly happy to be here as well. Without Wednesday night fights, without the local scene, I wouldn't have the opportunity to be here. I wouldn't be Jake Ryan, the Jake Ryan that's able to commentate.
It's just one of those things. Like it sort of builds your character too, right? And so when you sort of go to scenes, you sort of see who you really are because you're out in the open, you're out with other people, you interact with a lot of people, you sort of recognize who you are developing into, not only as a player but as a person as well. So, I mean, it does a lot of good for you. It's just more than just fighting games. But, I mean, that's what it's all about. Making friends, community, all of that good stuff.
All right, so let's switch gears here for a second, and I want to talk about the tournament that we have to hand. We've seen a couple of matches so far, a couple of the Japanese players, some of our SoCal boys getting blown up. What are you expecting to see out of this tournament? Are there any specific characters you want to see, any specific star players you want to see make a showing? I know in particular I have a couple names that I'm thinking about, but I want to see how you feel. Who do you want to shine at this tournament?
Well, for me specifically, obviously, I want the SCR. I want SCR to show off the SoCal guys, right? So, I mean, I'm going to be a little bit biased here and say that one of the big guys I want to see go off is Super Noon, right? I mean, obviously, he's doing so good for himself. He's getting top 10 on the PGR. He's able to do well at top 8 at Evo. Did so well at the France tournament as well. I mean, it's just he's putting in time and time. The work, obviously, is shown in the dedication that he puts into the game. I mean, he's obviously the guy to look out to, right? Especially in SoCal. Early on, has showed himself to be one of the best. The two other names I would say is, I'm just going to take all the say from you. I'm sorry. Is I'm going to say
I got a wealth of names.
Breaker Dave. I'm looking forward to see Breaker Dave. He's one of the one of the most unorthodox players we have in SoCal, but he's also one of the most unique players. So I think people might be surprised if they're out of town and play against him. I'll hand it off to you so I don't take everybody's name.
No, you're good. You're good. I have a whole list. You're fine. I want to do. I'm shouting out the hometown heroes because not only do I want to see Breaker Dave, I want to see Reynolds come back and crush Kazunoko. I want to see that. I would be a pretty big fan of that. I would be a pretty big fan of that. But I'm not going to count my chickens just yet. I'm counting my chickens. I'm counting them right
Sounds
now.
Good.
They
I'm
are fried, and I've got
the
sauce. And other than that, I want to see our hometown heroes such as Subatomic, who plays Vegito, and then my personal friend Kuba, because he has been on the up and up, and when he's on, but his consistency, it needs to get on point. So I'm excited to see how that shapes out. And then the one and only Toki SD Krillin Monster. If you guys have never seen Krillin played, please watch some VODs of this man play or be able to see him, because, oh my God. The blessed super dashes, the blessed rocks.
There's going to be people who come out of this tournament going,
Krillin's a great player.
I didn't expect to go to this tournament and lose to a Krillin. I lost to a Krillin on the way out of here. What is this?
And now we have the match that we've been waiting for, just Killsage versus Marine, Coalition Marine and Nakkiel Fox. Both of these players sponsored, capable of playing the game due to these sponsorships. And now, immediately to Killsage, blowing up Marine in the first 20 seconds of the match.
Man, I thought I was going to see some Saiyan Saga Vegeta, but no, sir. 20 seconds in, 20 seconds out.
Oh, man, and that donut assist, as I said before, you can't reflect it. It's 2 hits, and then you don't really have that many options. You got hit by the O-Red. You got to hold these.
Yeah, and actually early on we did have a lot of adult Gohan Gotenks strategies because of players like Killsage.
Oh, yes.
But this team specifically got so much better because of the Gotenks assist buff.
Oh, yes. Ooh, oh, just catches him in the neutral. We're playing in footsie. Playing in footsie. You got open.
Knocked down, level 1. Just going to go for it. Try to chase him down with the 2H, but jumped a little bit too high. That is a small body.
You got to hold this. Ooh. Oh, I'm telling you, the up, down, up, down. This man is a monster.
He's going to keep you locked down. He finds the hit. He needed to right there. He was all out of assist, but he has 5 bars. That's probably going to be it for the little guy.
Oh, yeah. And this guy was thinking about dropping a Adult Gohan. He was thinking about it. Do not listen to this man if he tweets on Twitter saying, I'm dropping this character, I don't want to do it. Did you see what he did? Did you see what he just did?
One of the best adult Gohans in the business. Love watching him work.
This man's. We gotta get his noggin checked after he hits him with the overhead.
Man, that was great bait on the reflect. He wasn't able to confirm it though, and he goes into the Sparking Marine trying to find the hit here.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, dashed a little bit too far on that air dash. Oh, okay, and the confirm doesn't spend the bar on it.
Let it rip. Oh, nice reflect right there. Didn't even want to prime the 2H. And all the sparking time is burning out right now. Killsage is making the correct option of just playing keep away. You got to come in on me. You have sparking, you have to kill my characters. Do something. And now, punish.
Finds his time in the scramble. Gotenks so good in that situation.
Oh,
that was coming out before the vanish.
The blessed 2H, the reaction. He's like, I can get out of dodge. Big old head.
Beautiful.
The banana special. He's got big old bananas in his head. You getting peeled. Get peeled, sir.
Man, that was crazy. All right, let me see some Saiyan Saga Vegeta.
All right, come on, let's go. Key blast mix-ups. Can we do Krillin-esque stuff? All right, we're feeling better.
Man, and so early on, everybody was talking about how good this character was, but I think we also recognize that one of the problems is that his neutral's not fantastic. He sort of struggles in that tool department. Yeah. So he really just needs to find the hit, and the patience has to come before that. But the problem is you can only be patient for so long. You've got to be able to find that hit. Okay. Wow, dodges the assist.
No! That was so dirty! That was
the punch is going downwards. How does that make any sense?
Hitboxes are great, and so are Dragon Rushes, because now that Saiyan Saga Vegeta, base Vegeta, is going to be hanging out on Namek with his other boys because he's no longer for this world.
Yeah, that's it. One more time. No Saiyan Saga this time. Let's see. He can try to extend this to one more game. Maybe we'll have the chance to see him later. Cell, Gotenks, obviously a fantastic shell.
Yeah, and this team is capable of achieving great things, especially with sparking. The tools that are accessible to both these characters, the stagger pressure from Cell, and Gotenks having true 50-50s off of most of the stuff with assist pressure makes it strong, but, you know, I'm mashing.
Yeah,
got to press button.
The big thing for Marine is that he's been.
That's his online tech. He talks about that all the time. He's like, yeah, I just walk on folks because they get so afraid, and then I 2H them.
This Gotenks character brings out the worst in people. I don't know if I can condone this.
He just moseys on. See, he's like, do something. It's my neutral. You can't touch me. And then he just gets them. It's so scary. Like, somebody just walks at you menacingly. That was good. That was
a great DP punish, but he wasn't able to get the full confirm. If I were to say anything, that has been the big problem for Marine. He wasn't able to confirm these. Gotenks is a momentum character. He knocks you down. He puts the mix on. He hasn't been able to do that.
All right, going for the level 1 and does not follow up. Understands that, got the sparking anyways. I think that's why he didn't go for the hard knockdown there, too, because he knew he was going to spark and the health was going to come back anyways. Ooh. You got to respect those.
Yeah, it just goes for the easy. Oh, baby. 5S lockdown with the Gotenks assist. He's trying to burn through this sparking, but it's going to be pretty hard. Just trying to run the timeout here with this level 3. He's going to be able to get the knockdown and the mix afterwards.
All right, and now this is do or die moment for Seal and Marine. He just
what is this? This is the wrong game. You can't hit him with the shimmies.
Shimmy pressure. We're trying to be Street Fighter 5 up in here. Let's go.
First time we've seen the EX legs out in neutral like that, but he gets the 2H. He's got 6 bars to work with.
Level 3? Yes, I completely agree
Almost
with that.
6 bars.
However, Gohan has a bunch of different options here as well. He has his DP. Obviously, he can still block. No meter for the level 3, but Marine has to have the presence of mind. He has to be aware that all those options are there, and the guard cancel not properly punished.
He blocked it in the air. He didn't know what his options were, and he lets the 16 in big to let the adult Gohan recover health, but it's not even going to matter with the green bar. The green man is going to be able to take it.
Finally, with the side switch to Kill Stage, showing his composure, showing that he has the tools, and that just intimidating mosey on over. Just makes people sweat. You never expect somebody to just walk up in your face, especially in Dragon Ball, full of super jumps, full screen, full of all these instant air dashes, and he just takes the slow road.
It's actually one of the things that I really like about the Echo Fox boys, DeKill Sage and SonicFox, is that they're best friends, right?
Oh, yeah.
And you see them support each other on the stage like that. We were watching SonicFox over here, and you hit him with the little walk forward, and my man popped off. He was so pumped for his friend, and I was like, dude, that's what I like to see about this community. This is my favorite part. You know, just support your friends like that.
I was up on my feet. As soon as I saw that, I was like, he hit him with
Unbelievable.
Boom! Got him. I was so excited. I was like, yes.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I mean, it's also really good, in my opinion, for you to get that in your first game.
Yeah.
So, like, if you have a first game, you have a life lead, you're feeling good, put some confidence in your play, right? Do something you normally wouldn't do, because if it works, you might be feeling good for the rest of the day.
Oh, yeah, and, you know, getting off on that momentum, it's Dragon Ball.
Right.
Dragon Ball is a momentum-based game. If you win something like that, especially in that fashion, we're able to have fun, do the thing that really makes you feel like you're playing Dragon Ball.
Yeah, no, I feel it.
More power to him. Like, he's going to go into his next game feeling great. He's going to start walking on fools. No dashes for me. But we have our SoCal hero. Let's see if the consistency can stay versus Evo champion SonicFox. How do you think this is going to shake up?
this is going to be pretty hard for Deadpool. Obviously, you know, SonicFox is SonicFox. He needs no introduction if you've been keeping up with the fighting game community. But I see him already tagging into the Nappa, so this is already an idea of how he wants to do this, right? He wants to put Deadpool in the mix. He wants to put the pressure up on him.
However,
that's a good way to do it.
However, something that SonicFox may not know about Deadpool is that he plays against, I would say, the first or second best Nappa in SoCal that we have, and that is in the form of Cuba. So typically, when you wouldn't have matchup experience here, Deadpool has it on deck, and the Nappa is eliminated immediately. You gotta reset.
He tried to make the Nappa work. He wasn't able to play, and that's one of the problems that still exists with Nappa, right? The neutral's pretty rough.
Oh yeah.
And so if you're not able to, you know, play around that, you see the struggle right there. Obviously, Cell just so good in the neutral, showed him off. But man, Deadpool is showing himself off. Oh! Start off with the nice lead.
He has the blessed super dash. Put him back into the corner. No, the Dragon Rush read wasn't there. And no, the donut!
Wasn't able to confirm off it, and then the tables are turned.
All right, he has to reel it back in because now the neutral is reset. SonicFox is slowing the match down. Sparking is still on his side. Deadpool has to be able to block this mix-up, or it's going to be...
Oh, he just... My man just swung?
He's just swinging.
He just swung?
Deadpool is feeling himself right now.
All right. I'm for it. I'm for it. Feel yourself. This is scary, though. This is scary. Oh, wow. He goes for the 16 tag. This is an interesting way to address the problem, right? The 16 assist facilitates so much of his game. Cell, not as good of a lockdown assist because it's much harder to combo into. If you get rid of the 16, much of his game is going to disappear. It's going to be much harder to play the traditional Deadpool style.
Oh, and I would say that 16 is one of Deadpool's best characters, too.
Yeah.
And I'd say it's the linchpin to his team. That is the marquee character, and now opening him up low. SonicFox is going to be put on his own 16. However, this character is the comeback king, one of the strongest anchors in the game. Deadpool is going to have to stay consistent to make this happen, and that has been his issue at Wednesday Night Fights. Let's see if he can do it.
3-1. I mean, the bet that SonicFox took on Nappa didn't work out, and this is the situation he's put in because of it. However, 16's pretty low on the health, right? You got to consider how many combos it takes to get rid of a character. As long as Deadpool's playing good neutral and he keeps the Gotenks in there, he has a good chance.
And now he's getting open up once again. Not going to have the meter for the level 3 knockdown, so you have to just deal with the soft one. Deadpool...
Oh, no, gets caught in the double jump. Very nice.
And that should be a dead character. Now, SonicFox making a case for this comeback. Still has Sparking. He hasn't taken a hit. He has not taken a hit on this character. You have to reel it back in, Deadpool. And SonicFox has other ideas. He's the fish on the hook, and he's trying to pull you into the deep.
This is one of the things I'm scared about right now. He still has Sparking.
Oh, yes.
He still has Sparking. This man has made 1 or 2 comebacks before. Maybe not with this character, but he has made it 1 or 2 times before. I am worried about that Sparking. And that's what I'm talking about before. Look at this 16 health bar. It's 1 combo away, and Deadpool sparks. He wants to keep this 2v1. That is his best chance at making sure that he takes this game.
Okay, and he got the Sparking from Fox there right now. This is going to be important that he blocks all of this, but no, gets caught by the fake stuff.
Oh my god, the combo. He goes for the reset here. The chase down after the empty vanish.
Okay, this is going to burn out a lot of the time of Sparking on SonicFox. However, it is a level 3 Sparking, so he's going to have it left here. Some of this health is going to be regen, but the mix-up is going to spell the story out. Let's see what happens, and no, the mix isn't there. But he gets up the meaning shield! It's not going to kill. It's not going to kill. He's just going to burn out the rest.
Takes the hit. He's not going to be able to kill, but he has 4 bars.
I think he goes in for the level 3 with Android 16.
Is that going to be it?
No, he dropped
it! That's all the meter! That's all the meter he has. He's able to get the hit, but wasn't able to get the confirm. No meter on his side. He needs to be able to clutch this out. There's no more Sparking.
Okay, pick him up in the neutral, and the Super Dash Deadpool getting opened up a little bit here. He builds the 3rd meter. That's going to be a dead Android 16.
Oh my god, he might have not needed it, but he's trying to make sure. And he knows if he can keep this a 1v1, he has the best possible chance at making this comeback. This is impossible. SonicFox, how are you going to do this?
Okay, Deadpool playing incredibly patient here. Both players jumping back. We have 100 seconds left on the board. 1 hit from either side should do it. SonicFox may need 2 just because the meter isn't there. Oh, the neutral touch.
Oh, the 6M not so working out. He keeps the pressure up. He's almost going to build 3 bars. Goes for the perfect deck. Tries to chase him down. The reflect. He's got the bar. He got the hit. And that is going to be it. SonicFox with the 3-character comeback on the 16. And of course he's going to smile after that one.
Oh my god.
He never doubted himself for 1 second, and then that is why he is your champion.
That was crazy. That was crazy. It's hard to come back from a match like that as Deadpool and SonicFox starting on the opposite foot this time, getting the momentum. And it's Bardock's time to put you in the corner. Nappa may have not done the job, but let's see if the Unga Bunga boy can make it happen. Ooh.
Oh my God! What? I mean, just like what? What are you supposed to do about that? You're just in the mix.
He's taking 16 in now. He wants to get rid of the problem. Deadpool's best character now.
The fuzzy mix-ups. SonicFox is one of the few players at the high level who puts the big body mix-ups on consistently. Yeah. He understands a lot of the top-level characters or the high-tier characters are big bodies. There's a good reason to implement it into your game plan.
Oh, the lariat.
So big chance from Deadpool. He was able to tag out the 16. He's able to recover some blue health, and he got the Galactic Donut to hit.
So even though all that pressure was on the side of SonicFox, Deadpool has been excellent in managing his character health now, because it only looks as if a quarter of each health is gone, but now he gets another hit, and this is going to be about 50% on this Gotenks. He needs to block this next mix-up, or he's going to lose a character here.
Was that 5, 6?
That's 6. That's number 6.
All right,
that is number 6 for the level 3.
Appreciate it. Keep the count.
Got it. In we go. What's the mix?
Oh! Got the delay air dash. So rough to deal with.
And he does the micro dash in the beginning there before the super jump to get even more momentum, so it's harder to read. It's so hard to read. That's not easy to input either.
No, it's not actually.
It's a pretty precise thing where you could mess up and then super jump just high, but oh, the football tackle, take him down. Button of esports, take this knockdown. Still has sparking, so if he's able to kill here, we have still a pretty even match.
Yeah, he's in a good position to be able to take this, right? He's got the mix. He tried to make a huge read.
Too hard of a read, but no, catches the whiff, and he should, I believe he should tag Bardock.
You should tag him out. That blue life, don't give him a chance to recover it. There you go. Tags him out. He's one combo. Tried to go for the big read, but it didn't work out. The 6M after the reflect finds the hit, and I like him using the smash there, making sure he's able to confirm, but he drops the combo. He's going to let Bardock live for just a second longer. He's able to put the pressure on. Oh my God, what was that?
Oh, that's so dirty. You're stuck in block, son, and he's just like, shimmy, shimmy, quarter turn, get on the ground.
Double axe handle on the top of the head. Oh my God.
He knew.
And that means that's going to be a level 2 sparking that's going to be on the last character. That is such a big loss. One of the best things about sparking is you're able to have, 20-second comeback. Not this time.
Oh, and he gets him with the low. Nappa's got more of those now. You gotta be watching your toes. And this is gonna burn out more of that valuable sparking time. Deadpool is gonna have to make a miracle happen if he wants to come back, and this is his best technique. He may not be the prince, but he's looking super shiny with that bald head and these techniques. Oh, the down tech of the buttons. That is some
down tech in the buttons.
He reset at the end there too. That's why it did so much.
Down tech in the buttons. In one way, shape, or form, that has existed in Arc System Works games as a skill that has worked for decades. Decades.
How do you beat that?
It's different in other games, but it's in some way that it existed in every one of the Arc System games. It's so good.
And that was still an incredible match from Deadpool, who we said was one of the players that we would like to see go further here. Had to face SonicFox, EVO winner, early in the bracket. Still showed that he was an incredibly powerful player, but not able to consistently close out at the end and fell apart in the last match.
It is what it is. It's unfortunate to see one of the SoCal natives go down, but, I mean, SonicFox, one of the best of the best.
Yeah.
I mean, really, that last part, dropping that combo in the first game was so rough, right? And that spelled it. I mean, losing 4 bars like that, That's so rough.
That's so rough.
And I mean, in the end, that's what I think the big deal. I mean, you lose a lot of confidence from being able to take. Like, imagine what the confidence was if you beat SonicFox handedly in the first game.
You feel real good.
This is one of the things that I say about SonicFox on a regular basis. This guy never feels like he's on the underdog side, right?
Yeah.
Like I'm the best. Why would I ever be afraid in any situation?
I'm the greatest.
The amount of times he's made a character comeback, one character comeback, is actually unbelievable. So when you get put into that situation, he's like, this is nothing new. I can do this again. And that sort of confidence is what you need to be able to take you into top 8s consistently. That's why he's the best.
Yeah. And now we have someone who we all know and love in the SoCal scene. You may have seen him wear a chainmail once or twice. I like to call him Dragon Slayer Reynolds, who has picked up Vegito, the most active character in the game with his moves, versus Mystery Man #1. And we're not going to see any more Bardock level 3s in this match. We're getting the okay to go.
He's already smiling.
He's already happy.
He's already smiling.
And for those of you who don't know, Reynolds does not identify himself as a villain of the FGC. He is a troll. And this man,
oh my God,
this man is going to put you through the hoops. I love
if
watching
there's,
Reynolds
if there's
play.
any person in this scene that makes you feel like a dumbass, it is him. There's just no, like, he will do it. He has actually one of the most unique abilities, and very few people in fighting games actually have this ability, which is the ability to make you make dumb decisions, because it makes you feel like that is the only answer to the thing that he's doing.
Oh, yes.
And then once he makes you make that dumb decision, you're like, why would I ever do that?
Yeah.
Why would I do that? And then you get punished, and then you lose a character, and now it just rolls from there.
And this is Kyoku236HS. So it's
Kyoku.
Yeah,
all right, yeah.
Kyoku236HS. That is, for those of you who don't know, that is a input for a super. Or a command grab. Is it command grab? 236HS. So yeah, that's level 3. That's level 3.
Yeah.
For certain characters.
No, I'm trying to think about what that is in a different game.
Okay, that makes
because he comes from a different game, so I'm trying to think about it. We'll talk about that later. Reynolds playing the Vegito. It's getting kind of beat up right now.
Just a little bit, you know. Kyoku having the awareness to take it down, and the tackle goes straight through and take out the Vegito. Gone.
So we didn't talk about Kyoku's team at all. 16, Adult Gohan, Yamcha. Very similar to Kazunoko's team with a different point character. What do you think that the 16 does that the Gotenks doesn't?
I feel like the 16 allows him to have that as hit stun pressure as well, and then the command grab mix-up that Gotenks doesn't have, I feel it's a hit or miss for people. Do you want the high-low pressure, or do you want the command grab pressure? Both of them have potent mix-ups. It's just how you play the game that they vary. Because you have different kind of cancel mix-ups with this, and then you have tick throw setups, and then I think better Oki and damage in the 16. So they both have their plus and minuses.
Gotcha. So we're seeing this. Obviously seeing that the Yamcha Adult Gohan has worked to very strong effect. You see him actually tagging in the Yamcha here. Let's see some Yamcha play.
All right, and one of the things I like too is after Evo, Reynolds actually picked up the Yamcha from playing Kazunoko, which is pretty interesting. I wonder why that happened.
Yeah, I think a lot of people were sort of inspired by Kazunoko's play in the Yamcha as of the past 2 months, or the past month-ish before Evo. To recognize that this character can definitely carry himself. Might not be the best on point, but such a strong assist and so facilitating in game plan that it might be worth it to put on your team.
Oh, and he just wakes up!
Oh my God, into the level 3. That's so unnecessary.
Let it rock. Bruce Lee looking. Oh, and the side switch. The sparking from Kyoku is huge there because he just wants to get out of dodge, and the not the EXDP, just the DP makes him safe. That DP haunts Reynolds.
Yeah, and that sparking actually tells me a lot about Kyoku. It tells me that he really likes playing this team with 3 characters, right?
And now we got happy birthday.
No, that was no with the drop. Oh man, I didn't even notice that until I saw a big old body in the next to him. But he didn't able to get the full combo. He did, however, get a lot of damage on the 16, but he's not able to find the hit. The 16 is going to be able to recover the blue life. A big loss on the side of Reynolds.
Yeah, he got scooped up right there. Not going to have the meter to kill in this situation. So Reynolds has another chance, and the health on the other 2 characters is incredibly low, so Reynolds has a chance to bring this back, and that is not how he wants to start doing that. Does he tag Yamcha in? Yes, he does. What is the mix? You got 6 bars, boy.
Oh, my
You got
God.
5 bars, boy.
Ooh.
Okay.
Keep the pressure
So
up.
right. You play that character, don't get mixed like that.
That's the classic, baby.
And I think he goes for level 3 after this, too. No, he just go for damage. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay. Just not Yamcha. No Yamcha. Keep him out.
I like this because you're able to get the mix-up off the Gotenks assist, right? Which you wouldn't be able to get with the Yamcha. Yeah. It doesn't do as much damage, and that kind of sucks.
That opened me up.
That kind of sucks. But that's the reason why he went for that Gotenks level 3, is the mix-up. The potential damage after the level 3, it's much greater than the potential damage you would have gotten if you used the Yamcha level 3.
And then the Oki that you get from the Gotenks, too, I think is a lot better than the Yamcha.
Oh my God.
Call out the EX!
How did that happen? This man's got little arms.
The hitbox on that H is just crazy.
He has little arms.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. He's got big dreams.
He's trying to do his best Broly impression with that jump H.
He's got big dreams, little arms. Doesn't matter. Oh yeah, beat up.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Playing
The Dragon Ball.
Oh, that's a shame.
Reynolds. What are you doing here?
Remember when he was losing? Remember when
I don't.
He was winning all along. It was actually just a
It was
ploy.
actually a bar. He put him right exactly where he wanted him.
Okay, Vanish. Yeah, it was his plan all along.
This is what we were talking about earlier, though. At this point in low lives, you can grind out games, as you saw, like right there. And this is going to be Yamcha versus Adult Gohan. Just a pixel of life from the both of them. Basically, one hit. Oh, the level 3 reaction!
Get out of here!
Are you serious?
Get out of here! Reynolds! Oh my god!
Woo!
Oh!
I love this man. I love watching this man.
Masenko! Get out of here!
He knew he had the idea from the get-go. I got 3 bars. Oh, you better not do it. You better not do it. Masenko vanish? Of course you're gonna do it.
And that is the mark of a veteran FGC player. I've got whip punishes, boy, and I'm playing the character to do it. It's Reynolds' turn to play. That hurts.
This is why Reynolds is one of the scariest players to play against. He might not get top 8 at events, but if you see him play, you're just frightened. Who would else think about that moment right then and there? That is such a tense moment. My man, cool, calm, and collected. Evil champion. You don't think he's been in this moment before?
This man doesn't feel pressure. This man thrives in adversity. Oh, nice,
what
CP.
a combo. That was sick. That was sick.
The confirm. Get rid of this. Boom.
Oof. I like the tech forward, too. Trying to get out of the corner a little bit. Understanding that he was still going to be in meter pressure, though.
And one thing you can't do against this Vegito in the neutral, too.
Oh, he just gave it a rookie blast. And he waited. He baited it out.
Condition. The only option is the stupid one. I have to go for it. As you said, you got to make the wrong decision.
That's what I'm telling you, man. He makes you feel like the right decision is the dumb one, and then he punishes you for it.
And that should be... Yep,
Chuck him.
Dunk him.
Ugh.
Man, I love that.
It's such a cool super, right?
Kaboom.
I am all for watching some Vegito.
Oh, this guy is a man.
Feeling them buttons. Oh, no, but the missed input. I feel like he was trying to dash forward there, and he got the... I believe it's a 3H. Feels bad. I get that sometimes when I play a dog on. It hurts. Oh, catch him in the whip punish.
Nice, and he starts with a 2M. This is going to hurt. No, goes for a smaller combo and actually drops it on top of that EX DP. Get him off me.
No fear.
Oh, when the side switch. I told you play this character. You got to watch your back.
2H. All right.
All right, getting a little too ham. You got to calm it down a bit.
Get the momentum back. Get the momentum. Nice punish on the reflect. Get rid of Yamchichi.
The empty IED to bait the reflect, and then one more to get the punish. Very smart Goku, staying calm in this situation. He's knowing his offensive options and also making good reads on Reynolds.
It always feels bad when you pop out that reflect and you're like, yeah, he's been doing this. I'm going to go for it. And then they open you up. But Reynolds strikes right back. He should. He's not going to be able to kill here. I feel like he can get a super dash after this, I think. Or not.
Oh, man, doesn't need it. Captain Sword, the Ghost, that's going to be it.
Yeah, the combo was really short, so the scaling was a lot lower on there. So that enables him to get to double level 1 and finish it off. And now Kyoku, let's see if he's able to do the same thing that Reynolds did the last time. The Yamcha comeback. We know it's possible.
There you go. Those Ki Blasts are actually really tough to deal with, right? They have great speed, and they also have a great angle in the air as well. So you do sort of have to respect them.
Oh, nice punish on the super dash. You're a little too slow, Reynolds.
They are just Ki Blasts, though. You got a lot to work with here. Oh, that crossed up!
That's so daring.
Why?
The blessed super dash. The blessed super dash. He goes for the tag, Oki, because he picks up a combo right after.
What was that? Oh, he's still going!
Yes.
Reynolds!
Yeah. When you are alone on a character and you get that Dragon Rush, you can press the tag button because you get a certain Oki option and you get an extended combo. Is he just going to go for level 3 here? No, he's not.
No, just lets it drop that time and to go for the reset here. Oh my god, the 5L.
You just got to deal with it.
Ooh. Vanish in time, keeps him safe, keeps Kyoku in the corner. All this time wasted on the sparking. He might not even get the chance to show it off.
Oh, and he gets him.
Oh, no. I don't think he's going to get the chance to show it off.
Down
Chuck him in the corner.
This is the biggie.
Final Kamehameha gets a knockdown. He's in a good situation here.
Oh, he's just waiting.
Portrait's blinking. That means no more sparking.
Oh, he's just going to keep 5H'ing. No, not 5H'ing. 5L.
He's just going to 5H.
Just 5L.
This is the rudest man on the planet.
Oh, and he's
right here.
Just cause, why not? Randall, big old smile on his face. Look at him. Composed. This man's a monster. Still a great showing from Kyoku. Was not able to grind it out at the end of that first match. And wonderful stuff. Wonderful
What a rude individual.
He just Just keeps on five.
What a rude dude.
Jump out, man. Just jump out. You're good. That's just your turn. Jump out.
I love watching him play.
It's so good. It's so good.
He's one of my favorite players to play because that unique talent that I was talking about is something that only is acquired from playing a tremendous amount. This dude actually grinds.
Yeah.
If you watch him on a stream, he's like a 12 hours a day streaming sort of dude of just nothing but playing. I mean, it is what he also hosts locals at his place. Like he wants to be able to grind the game. He wants to improve at the game.
Yeah.
Even at the level that he is, he's one of the best.
Yes.
He's one of the scariest players in SoCal, but he's still grinding. He's still trying to get that top spot. Until he gets into that, he's not going to be satisfied.
Yeah, you have to, in this game, with everyone in the competition that is available, you have to continue training. You have to continue trying to improve your game plan. And then by playing these players, you find your holes, you cover up those holes, and you overall get better. Sometimes you need to get blown up by Reynolds in order to see why you got blown up.
God, you can get blown up by Reynolds. You're not going to feel great afterwards, but you might understand a little bit more about the game. You want to understand is that Anti-Esports Club changing the game. You want to get some of those jackets, some of those shirts that you've seen around town.
So good.
That's the website to get it, anti-esportsesports.com.
So fresh, so fresh. You want to go ahead and look for that on the hashtag for Anti-Esports Club for those of you who are looking for the apparel. And it is a great way to show your support and join the club. And we have another match of our boy Kazunoko, the other Yamcha. Maybe have just gotten some inspiration from Reynolds.
Inspiration from Reynolds. I mean, you could say that. You can say inspiration. I don't know who gets inspiration from Reynolds. I think maybe anger, disgust.
Quick fact. Actually, Reynolds came up with Yamcha first. He is the originator of that character. Kazunoko is the fanboy. And that's why he had the T-shirt. He's had that since he was 13 years old, okay? I know this. It's a fact. That's the lore. He's loved Yamcha since the day he was born.
You know, that is a hard thing to say. That is a hard thing to say, especially with Kazunoko right there.
Yeah.
But you're not wrong. He actually tried to make Yamcha work early on.
Yeah.
Opted for a different team just because he felt like it didn't fit his playstyle early on. I think he's gone back to it. But he is also, even in other games, he's also the type of player who constantly switches teams. It's just like something in his head. He's just like, I want to play a different team today. And he'll do it. And the thing is that not only will he do it, you'll also learn that team and then be one of the best at it in like a week. That's just the way that he is.
And one thing about this matchup right here between Kazunoko and the Cool Kid 93 is...
I wasn't surprised. The Cool Kid?
He's a Street Fighter player.
He's a Street Fighter. What do you mean? What do you mean? Not today.
Not today. We're playing Dragon Ball. I mean, technically, they are fighting in the streets.
They're fighting in the streets. This is the streets, indeed. The streets of Ontario, California. Mean, dirty, sometimes smelly, but it is what it is.
My man.
Knocked down.
My man's. Oh, okay. Going for the setup.
Throw the ghost up. All green bars there.
He's just reflecting. He's just reflecting with the ghost there. This monster.
The ghost. And nice tech on the side of the Cool Kid.
Ooh. See, he knows how to tech throws. He's been doing that all day. Oh, no. But you can't block that.
You can only block for so... I mean, there was the ghost there as well. I mean, he had the mix-ups, the assists. It's just going to keep going and going. But we do got the second Broly of the day so far. We're only in our first couple hours up SCR. We already got 2 Brolys.
I love it.
I'm pretty happy about it.
Thank you, SoCal. Thank you, SoCal, for picking the characters that we all want to see. And the Ghosties beating the EX from Brawl. Your moves may have armor, but they sure don't beat my super.
Oh, my God. The ups and downs. Is able to reset him once again.
He did.
Yeah, he's ghosted. See you later.
Oh, and the extension. Give me the ghost kill. Ghostbusters, where are you? This young man keeps on summoning demons.
So, before I jinx it, there it is. I was about to say that you have to. There is a perfect on deck. You do have to worry about the sparking, however, if you want a perfect. If you get hit by the sparking, although it doesn't do any damage, it will take your perfect away. And I'm not a fan of it, but it makes the perfect that slightly sweeter when you actually get it.
You don't get any ghetto purpose, but you ruined the moment. It was completely
I did ruin the moment. It is unfortunate, but well, I mean, you know,
maybe next time.
That's pretty much green.
But you thought
that's pretty much green.
No, you thought it in the universe. See, look what you did.
All right,
look at what you
Cool Kid. There you go. Confirm off the guard cancel with the reflect. Spent 2 bars for that. Able to get out of the corner.
Oh, and Gotenks is one of those characters, too, that is able to mix people up on his own just because of the cancels that he has available in his shouts and his EX moves. Still, Kazunoko not getting touched by any of it. Nothing. Ooh,
oh my God, Yamcha assist pressure so good for this character.
He's blocking like a madman right now. Oh my God, Cool Kid.
Compose.
Ooh, the bait on the 2M. Wasn't able to get the punish. One more 2M is going to do the trick. Drop kick and then the full combo.
And there's 7 meter on his side, too. So, like, potentially could do it. Oh, that was trying to be a sparking bait.
Yeah.
Did his best.
The sparking on Kazunoko. He understands that Kuki has not only spent his sparking, but he's also on the last character. So his best chance, make sure this is a 3v1 and play good neutral.
As he gets scooped up by the scream. There
Yeah,
we go. Oh, goes for the shot cancel. Trying to go for the cheeky mix-up.
Yeah, he understood that he wasn't going to kill with a level 3. And probably wasn't going to kill the mix-up afterwards. So basically just tried his best to go for the reset.
Oh, we're just throwing the on the screen. You gotta watch your feet, sir. Oh, and the Yamcha assist. Scoops him up. Cool kid. Gonna be taken down on the first round.
He might not be the first Yamcha, but he's definitely the best at using that assist.
That's
it's
true.
tremendous.
That's
tremendous the way that he uses it.
That is true. Fact. These are the facts. You cannot dispute them.
Also, the facts. First game goes to Kazunoko. Looking really good there.
And now we're going straight
Esports Ecosystems own. Just picked up for this tournament. Able to come out for not only this game, but for others as well. So great to see him out here.
Trying to get him with the 1-inch punch, but Kazunoko just running away. No command grabs for you. You did not get to hit me with that shenanigans. Got the super jump in, so he has the option of going for normal Oki in the corner, or he can fall back and just goes for the normal knockdown because he did not reach the corner. Oh, you still got Ghost.
There you go, and he does it in that pattern in order to confirm off downtown, keep the block stun up, and that way he's able to get the mix-up afterwards. I love the Ghost used from Kazunoko. And you know what's the best part about his Ghost use?
Yeah.
Is that it is so distinctly him.
Yes.
Right? Like, unlike anybody else who uses Ghost, he's already found a way to keep up the pressure with the Ghost because he's like, well, if I'm going to play this character because he's good, I have to find a way to play Kazunoko's Gotenks, and this is it right here.
Yes, and one of the hard things too about this volley matchup for the Gotenks is the hitbox on this kid's limbs. Hits you high, hits you low. You got to deal with it, and I don't know if Cool Kid is able to deal with that jumping H. Oh, you're so big!
He's so big!
You're so big! Now get down, big boy. The young man is here. And I like that too. Give me the level up. Give me
perfect slight optimization there. You go to level up with the Gohan. Obviously gives you much better moves to work with.
Ooh, just pick up on what the Yamcha says. You got
oh no, this Gohan damage.
Down
7 bars.
Deal with my...
Man, doesn't even go for the whole shebang. Just goes for the level 3. He knows it's not going to kill anyway.
You got a spark. You got a spark, boy. Oh, and he doesn't even get the opportunity. Kazunoko
just chases you down. You are never out of it.
And hit him with the level 3. Finish with the signature character.
That's a Yamcha player right there. Ooh. He's going to finish it off with the level 3 from the Yamcha. That's a Yamcha player right there.
That is correct. That is completely correct.
Well done to Kazunoko.
Like Reynolds once did. That is correct.
Exactly. But
love it.
Moving on through the tournament, good stuff to Kazunoko, looking as strong as ever, really making that Gotenks his own, and I think that's the best part. He didn't just copy the Gotenks from everybody else when they were playing him in the original version. This is his Gotenks, and he is already putting a mark on how to play this character.
Yeah, and being able to apply your own sense of character to a character makes it that much better to play in this game, because any game that you play, as long as you're having fun and you're able to execute on that fun, you're going to be playing that much better. So the fact that Kazunoko can play the way he wants to play the character and express himself, it's just going to make it that much scarier. It's just, okay, well, now he's having fun and I'm dying. This is terrible. Wow.
This is terrible. I'm not winning in any front. This sucks.
I may be smirking, but he is reaping all the benefits of this battle.
I mean, hey, this is a guy who's been playing for over a decade. I mean, you know, not this game, obviously, but just been in the fighting game community.
He had the Ultra Beta. He had the Alpha version.
Yeah, right.
Dragon Ball Alpha.
So he ain't Tatsu. He ain't playing like the pre-alpha game of this version or whatever he was playing on the Game Boy.
He's like,
I don't know what that game was. Yeah, that was before everybody else. He knew.
Super Batonin?
Dude, I don't know. You could have made up a name. I'll agree with you. It's
Dragon Ball Ultra Fighters Batonin 8.
Yeah, exactly.
Awesome.
Perfect.
Thank you.
There you go. I believe you.
Super game. Super edition.
But yeah, he has been playing for quite some time now, so his refinement on his own style as a player is able to put that into different games. You're seeing it right here, even with the Gotenks. New character for him in the new patch, but still, I mean, just looks like Kazunoko, undoubtedly.
Looks like he's riding a bike. He just hopped right on, summoned a donut.
I mean, he puts a ton of work into this game. Multi-game top-level player, right? Pretty much every game that he's entered in through this weekend, he has a contention to get top 8. Yeah. That's the level of player that he is. It is unbelievable to say that he is a top 8 player at like multiple games when he plays so many different games. Oh yeah. And the thing is that none of his he has some optimizations, but for the most part, the reason why he doesn't is because he plays so many games. Oh yes. But his refinement on his style is why he's so good overall. This is why I think he gets better as a player. It's not because he sits and grinds, you know, the extra 500 damage on the combo or something like that. It's more of the fact that he just understands him as a player. And that's I can't tell you how hard that is early on as a player to understand that this dude took over a decade to learn his style. Yes. And finally, he's able to reap the benefits. I mean, I would say that probably started around 2013, 2014. Yeah. But it is a thing of constant retrospection of yourself. Yes. And it's not easy. Not easy at all. One person who's just starting that journey and has started fantastically on it is my man Supernoon over there, NRG's own.
Yes. Are we going to see another Brawly? Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right now? This is amazing. This is third Brawly. Yeah. And two Vegetas? Two Vegetas in a Brawly.
I don't know how that's possible. Are you this serious? You get two Vegetas?
Two Vegetas.
But you know, we were talking about, you know, knowing your own style. It took some time for Supernoon to figure it out, but he thinks he understands his style with this team right here, right? Yes. Obviously, I can't say for entirely. He does. Supernoon's been playing for quite some time. You just don't know because he's just been playing at Wednesday Night Fights, right? Oh, yes. Marvel 3 player, very, very strong player in that game as well. It's just, you know, didn't go to events, wasn't sponsored like he is by NRG. And now that he is an NRG player, he's able to show off his game at full effect, right?
Oh, and this is Dasher Bro, another top player that is uncommonly known in the scene playing this unorthodox team. Two Vegetas in a Brawly. I want to see how he's able to shape up against Supernoon, and Supernoon has already popped the sparking, does not want to deal with the Brawly pressure. And as I said before, typically players will have a hard time with this character because he is a menace on the screen, largest character in the game right now. And it's just hard to deal with this beefy boy, and just grabs you.
Scoop-a-doop. Wasn't able to, drops a combo though, just use that jump H to get in.
Yeah, I think Brawly's a double dipper. He goes for this
a little bit. Oh my God! Already? Already? What are we in? What does that timer look like? 62 seconds?
And he just goes for it.
38 seconds in there? We're going to start off like that? Yeah, we are sending a message.
But look at all that blue health. If he's able to get out, no! Gets sent to the sky. He's not going to be able to kill here, and that blue bar is going to tick down.
So I have to mention this because this is SoCal Regionals. This is a SoCal versus NorCal battle. Yes. There's a little bit more on the line than just the W here.
This is street cred. This is street cred right here. Who is going to win? One of our best boys. I would say the best representative that we have from SoCal. Maybe him or Reynolds. It's up in the air. Versus the NorCal.
I mean, you cannot doubt this guy's skill, though. Obviously, I mean, he's just put in so much work into this game, and you see it when he gets something like top 8 at EVO, right?
All right, down we go. Get the extension with the Destructive. This is a dead Kid Buu, and this is Supernoon's favorite character. It's one of his. It's his. Oh no! He actually missed the
that wasn't able to get it.
I think the Gallic,
that was it.
I think the Gallic gun whiff. I think the Gallic gun.
I don't think the Gallic gun whiff. I think maybe there's some DHCs in the game that disappear or there's some supers that disappear on DHC. It might be that Gallic gun is one of them, or it just doesn't do enough damage. Either way, Supernoon's able to tag out the Kid Buu. He's able to recover some blue health, and then Cell gets to do the dirty work.
That is a ball that needed to not be dropped, because now Supernoon capitalizes on the character when he was meant to lose the Kid Buu. Good stuff from Supernoon, having the awareness to get that Kid Buu out of dodge immediately after confirming the hit. And now Dasher Bro.
Yeah, we were talking about it when we were in the Dogura game, right? Yes. When Zong1 was playing against him, he was too focused on the Broly. Maybe the focus on the Kid Buu was the problematic situation here.
All right, and he's going to keep the momentum going here. Beat up one Vegeta.
Yeah, he's got to try his best. We were talking about it before. Ooh. Vegeta, or Saiyan Saga Vegeta, not really that good of neutral tools. Once he gets the hit, phenomenal character, but he needs to get the hit. That is why the other two characters are there. Vegeta is facilitating that with the assist. Broly trying to facilitate that by getting the hit. Unfortunately, it hasn't been able to be put together. And the confidence on the side of Super Noon, put in the Kid Buu despite the low health, he just knows he's so good at this character.
Yeah, you know, it doesn't matter if he only has one hit of life left on him. His neutral on this character is insanely good. And that is the cue that you have to look for. The
Gotta look at the hands. Gotta look at the hands.
The claw.
Hands put on the Kid Buu. That is it for him. That's also it for both of the Sparkings as well. Dasabro, just about combos left on the side of Broly. So this is a tense situation for him, but able to find the jump H.
The grippers. His big old claws. He's going to get you.
Stomp him on the floor. Goes for the pocket. Still gets him to hit.
And as Yohozi would call, that was the forbidden starter, the second hit of the auto combo, and Dasabro takes Super Noon down to his Super Saiyan Vegeta. However, we have seen him come back on this character more times than I could count. Bardock level 3s.
One of the things early on that Super Noon understood when he was playing the Japanese players is he understood why Vegeta was put on anchor. It is partly because he's got one of the best assists in the game. Yes. But he understood that this character is so good at neutral that there is, oh my god.
You gotta spend the cash! Okay,
spend the thing!
It works.
Spend the, oh my god, all right.
Attack. That was the big brain attack.
It was all right. Saves the bar, obviously calculated.
It was a big brain attack.
Oh no.
It picks him up.
This is a regular Vegeta. I am the more improved version. Thank you very much. Eat this final flash.
Send this cocky bastard off the screen, all right? You think you're the Prince of all Saiyans? I'll show you that I'm the Prince of the Dragon Rush. Super Noon closing out this first match with a Super Saiyan Vegeta. Did you know he invented the Dragon Rush?
He invented the Dragon.
He invented the Dragon
Rush. Said. I've heard him say that once or twice.
He actually hits 100% of them.
Yes.
Untechable, unblockable 6Ms. This man is a legend. NRG Super Noon taking down NorCal Dasabro.
First game, at least.
That was good. Back and forth.
Very back and forth. Yeah, I think the no kill on Kid Buu was a big deal.
Yeah, that was the highlight of the match.
Yeah.
I think, because if he was able to kill that Kid Buu, the Kid Buu gave him all the momentum he needed to win there. So Dasabro has to clean up the finishers there. Got to finish a plate.
Yeah, so I was saying before, right? He understood early on that Vegeta was put on anchor not only because he had one of the best assists in the game, but because he's so strong in neutral. And because he understood that, Super Noon focused on bettering his Vegeta. He focused on this character, making sure that he has the possibility to make a comeback with the character. So if he's just left on Vegeta, it doesn't matter the resources on the side of the opponent. He has the opportunity to make a comeback.
Oh, yes. And immediately getting the pickup, having the understanding of his M option, scoop up the Broly, and now you can open up El Clasico 6M into assist. Man, that's the first time I think we've seen that today.
Yeah, we talk about how the jump S got nerfed, right? The jump S was so good for his mix-ups, but the mix-ups are still there.
Oh, yes.
The mix-ups are still dirty.
You just got to work a little harder, and the sparking immediately from Dasabro. He does not want to lose this character. You do not get to meaty me.
See you later, and he's able to wind down those 420 frames of sparking because he uses it on the level 1 that is going to be it. And the 2H.
No. Oh, that hurts.
As Hell Pockets would say, whip your hair back and forth. Gets the anti-air.
I love how he's just standing above them, too, and he's like, I either fall into it or I vanish. I die by my own terms.
Just yo, anti-air super?
What is this
This is not that game. This is not that game. Bro. That game's on the other booth.
Bro, you crazy. You're crazy. The side switch. That was insane. That was so good. Anti-air super.
Yeah, and you can tell the confidence from Super Noon now is on another level. I mean, just like who would do that unless you are feeling nice and pretty, right?
Yeah, Super Noon feeling himself a little bit. And he has
nice. Was able to facilitate the hit. Ah!
All right, what's
Galaxy
the mix-up?
Breaker. That move is so cool.
Galaxy Brainer. Oh no, the end does not come out in time, and I'm pretty sure neither of these guys.
There is so much Vegeta on the screen. There is so much Vegeta on the screen right now. Yo, dodge the Broly assist,
and he's gonna snap him right back in. Give me the Broly. Oh no, he wants the Vegeta and the whip.
Wow, spent 2 bars, but he got out.
It's worth it. It worked. Character save. That was I didn't know.
That was like a la Morgan level 3. Just need to get out of there.
Okay. Back to neutral. So many Vegetas.
Oh, finds the hit. Has oh man, goes for the cross-up as well. He's going to be able to take the corner positioning. That's not tech that's used by a lot of players, but definitely Super Noon.
Okay, this is going to be a
oh my god, what was that damage? That was just level 1s.
That forced the sparking though. I think that's huge. Oh, and the dash after them. Sparking. Oh, nobody dropped it. And the fake conversion.
Picked it up. Very nice. Drop the combo. I love that combo, but you need to be able. It's not easy. The delay is kind of wonky, all things considered. It's unlike anything else in Dragon Ball Fighters.
Yeah, and he's able to still take down Super Noon's character.
Yeah, of course.
And honestly, the reason that I make those noises when people do that loop right there is because that's how I know the timing.
Well, yeah. I mean, actually, that's been a thing in fighting game futures for quite some time. The rhythmic beats helps you able to make sure you have the right timing for the combos. When it's the right timing for the level 1 into the level 1, that is going to be it for the regular black hair character, and it's going to be 2-2 on the character count.
Yeah, and now trading Vegeta's, Super Noon I feel still has the stronger cell. The stronger shell, not definitely the stronger cell. He's the only one with cell on this side. The stronger shell because of the block pressure enabled by the Kid Buu. However, oh, nice downward rolling crush.
I like that one.
I like that.
Spends the bar on it, but, you know, he wanted to do it to make sure that he's able to get something afterwards. Ooh. What a read.
Perfect attack, and that's a dead
Yeah,
roll.
That is donezo. And that is going to be very little life on the side of the Super Saiyan Vegeta. That's basically one combo if he gets a good hit.
Oh, yeah. If he gets a perfect attack starter, oh, that light starter. He's going to get the Vanish extension here. He may not be able to kill, though. He has to spend that Vanish early. That's going to truncate a lot of the meter gain for the side of Super Noon. But Dastardbro does have 4 bars. That's a couple of EX dive kicks. And he's... Okay. Oh, I think he was going for the auto combo there, but realized that he just needed to get the damage because there are 5 or 6 Dragon Balls.
No, you gotta spend the meter! That is a huge loss. He's able to drop the combo. At level 3, he needed to get rid of this character. He needed to get rid of this character. Super Noon punishes 2-0, moving on through the tournament.
There was 2 opportunities he had there to kill the character. He did not burn the Vanish after the rocket kick, and then he did not burn the level 3 after the air conversion. Both of those missed opportunities spell in the end of him, spell the end of those matches there, because that could have been the comeback. That could have been the situation.
Yeah, that could have been it. But you know what? That's going to be it for this first block of polls. We're going to get you some new players in just a second. Some more Dragon Ball Fighters action. Make sure you don't go away. We're going to be right back. SCR 2018. Some more Dragon Ball Fighters action coming your way.
Thank you, guys.
Rated T for teen.
was over. Rally together and prove your worth. Rise up and prepare for battle. Earn your place. Rise. Rally. Conquer. May the strongest survive.
What's the strongman?
It's a pea protein gluten-free pate.
It's a burrito filled with plants pretending to be meat.
Here we see the artist making an attempt to bare his soul.
It's just a gray dot.
There are multiples on the table. One is cash, 3 are FHA, 1 is VA. So what can you do?
She's saying a whole lot of people want to buy this house. But you got this. Rocket Mortgage by Quicken Loans makes the complex simple. Understand the details and get approved in as few as 8 minutes by America's largest mortgage lender.
Esports ecosystem. We will empower gamers by giving back to the community. We will sponsor players and teams. We will sponsor esports tournaments. And most importantly, we will add to existing prize pools with ESE tokens. For more information, go to our website at esportsecosystem.com or follow us on Twitter at esportseco.
Now, during that video package, we saw a whole lot of anime.
Yes.
But now it's time for the Alpha, the Omega, the game that unifies cultures, the game that unifies communities, the game that could probably get Eminem and MJK to stop beefing.
Cool,
we
I don't know
have
about that.
Dragon Ball Fighters. I'm Ringe. This is Shy Guy.
What's up, everybody?
Ooh, and we got some more pools coming hot at you. And we started the match off with Ponos Moke.
I mean, dude, just look at it right now. We're going to the second half of the day. We have heavy hitters already waiting in the bracket in the top 32. We have SonicFox, Nakkiel Sage, Reynolds, Supernoon, Kazunoko, just to name a few.
Oh, yes.
And all these people are looking to continue on and continue filling out that heavy bracket. We have a lot of heavy hitters already waiting to make it into there. So it's going to be very interesting to see how the second half of the pools goes today.
Absolutely. We still got Cloud on deck, Nakkiel on deck, names upon names, Breaker, Dave, Toki in the same pool nonetheless. So there are definitely going to be some matches that are going to result in a slaughterhouse, to say the least.
We're seeing right now 2 teams that are very interesting. I really like the Gohan, Base, Goku, and Yamcha. That looks like it's I'm really excited. It looks like really good team synergy there. I mean, obviously, Gohan being super aggressive, Goku can be a late gamer, and obviously, like, Yamcha is too good. And of course, Kid Buu, Bardock, and Trunks. I mean, what's there not to say? Trunks got some buffs in the last patch. Bardock is always good. Kid Buu got a little bit of a nerf, but people are still finding ways to make him a boss.
Indeed, indeed. We see more character variety coming with this latest patch. And yeah, you mentioned the first team, right? That Gohan paired with the base Goku. I have my ear to the streets, and I feel like that's been coming up a lot more lately. Of course, Nakkiel runs that. I believe Cloud's been running that as well. So there's definitely a shell that's on the rise.
So right now, both players are getting ready. Moke versus Strockerman.
Indeed, Strockerman. Already trying to lock him down. Ooh, traditional Kid Buu pressure hits him with the late overheads. You got to block high for a long time, my man. Smash knockdown in the corner now. Ooh, word, just the IAD in the front. No Bardock assist call needed. Got a whole lot of meter on deck, 3 bars. Both assists available for the next setup, though. Oh, yes, I love that. The Trunks into the arm ball. You ain't going nowhere.
No, talk about being in jail. Like, that is disgusting. I mean, Gohan didn't even get to do anything. Got a couple of hits, and that's one of your biggest pressure cookers in his team. And now Goku, too.
Yeah, but he's going to get the smash knockdown here with the spin mixer. We got the level 3 on deck, of course. 50-something during Evo Grand Finals, something like that?
Yeah, it's not Dragon Ball Fighters without the Bardock level 3.
Yeah, ooh, yeah, but you can see Bardocks are still, a little funky when it comes to after the level 3 knockdown now. They still don't have all the Oki prepared as they should.
Smoke is going to pick up Goku after pressing some buttons. Get the mixer, gets the hard knockdown.
Oh, yeah, Saiyan Spirit into the Riot Javelin. Give me the Kid Buu. Oh, no, not even burning attack. Oh, all right, finish it off with the Kid Buu. Make sure he's back on point. Backed by 2 very powerful assists. The Trunks Change the Future and the Bardock. Man, down to just Yamcha. He's got a sparking, but he's still going to have to put in a lot of work.
Yeah, it's very hard. Yamcha usually, at least for the most part, known for his assists. But we've seen some good Yamcha so far. We've seen Reynolds, Yamcha come back earlier in the match. And now just Kid Buu not giving him any breathing room whatsoever.
Yeah, he's got some shenanigans on point, you know what I mean? But even with the buff to Spirit Ball, the level 1 super damage, he still needs way too many hits to make proper comebacks. And Moke just putting the burning attack on the screen for some salt in the wound. That's 1-0.
I mean, look, it is one of the dopest level 1s out there. Throwing out the signs before he finishes it.
All the jutsus. Wow, stomp him out. That was slowed down, but best believe it is still a strong tool.
Doesn't look like it's slowed down by much, which is insane to think about.
Yeah, to have slowed down and the damage scaling when it starts a combo has been increased, but nonetheless, Kid Buu still a menace. Has the Trunks assist, calls it. Oh my goodness, it's so easy to get lost in the sauce behind that change the future. And just like that, again, the Gohan goes down without pulling his weight.
Now it's just up to Goku and Yamcha. Shakaman still hasn't done any damage to Moke. Moke looking to finish it.
He's able to poke back right there, but didn't confirm it. Sandwiches between the assists, and he catches Moke trying to press stuff.
See, that's what we're talking about. That hit stun from Yamcha assist when the block stun is so disgusting, which is why Shakaman was able to open him up. But did not get a full capitalization off of it.
Oh, 3, 2, 1, you're done. I love that sequence. Ooh, I like the reset right into the Trunks assist. Good blocks, though, from Shakaman.
Oh, good read on the vanish with the 2H from Moke.
Don't get reckless with the vanishes.
Say it with your chest. Javelin, that's going to be enough to end it. Finally, Kid Buu takes a break as Yamcha, Shakaman's last character,
Just like that, my man Bardock going back to work, 9 to 5, providing for the family. Let's get that spinning mixer level 3.
Gotta change the war real quick.
So what's the mix gonna be? What? It looks like he didn't actually get the up forward. He just got neutral jump. I'm pretty sure he wanted up forward there. Spark up. Oh, no.
Drops it. Shakaman not able to capitalize off of these hits.
Yo came down with the second hit of that air medium. Oh no, doesn't whiff punish. The spirit of Kazunoko.
There he goes, gonna pick up Yamcha. Eat a lot of clock here.
And 4 bars on deck, and he knows even if he spins all 4, he's not gonna kill. So he just goes into the Oki situation, the optimal one. Oh, he tried the delayed air dash. Got hit by the H spinning mixer from Yamcha.
And gets picked up again. Sparking starting to run out. Ooh, but Moke drops it.
Yeah, I tried to extend with the Trunks assist there. Seemed to be off a bit. Spirit Ball, no, he actually doesn't juggle it correctly, but it gets a reset.
Just like that, Moke takes it over Shakaman. Very strong way to kick off pools. Second half.
Yeah, Moke, of course, one of the most consistent Dragon Ball FighterZ players in the world, consistently getting top 8 in almost every tournament he goes to. Once he gets there, the results have been a little shaky, but we saw at EVO, he was able to overcome Super Noon in losers bracket, able to get, I believe, 5th or 4th place. I think 4th place, actually. So, yeah, so definitely been on the consistent grind when it comes to Dragon Ball FighterZ. We're going to be looking forward to him playing later as well, I'm sure.
Yeah, of course. I mean, you already saw how strong his team was. I mean, you have a scary team. He's playing against a scary team of Gohan and Yamcha assist. Like, that alone, like, very scary tools that Shakaman has, and Moke gave him absolutely no opportunity to use any of it. So, I mean, just the oppression. I mean, look, you get that from Bardock, you get that from Kid Buu. As long as you don't let anybody play their game, you have a really good chance of winning.
I don't mean to laugh, but it's to hide the tears, because Gohan's my favorite character, and he didn't get to play at all that last game.
No, he didn't.
So, you know, it'd be like that. But luckily for me, we have another adult Gohan coming to the stage now in Panda Global's Nakkiel.
Yes, coming all the way from the north.
Yes.
To SoCal.
And PNW.
After a very strong showing in France.
Yes, yes, absolutely. Top 8. Another very consistent player. I think when this man is on, everybody got to watch out.
Yeah.
Straight up. Like, there is no one he cannot defeat when he is playing on point. So we're going to see how far he goes at SCR. Again, if you're just joining us, this is pools action. So plenty of Dragon Ball fighters to go this weekend. Again, we're coming down all the way to top 8 today. Yes. So Saturday, you're going to get a little breather, all right? You're going to get a little breather. You can watch some other fighting games. It's all right. Expand your taste. But today, it's Dragon Ball all day.
Oh, so good.
All day.
See, here's what I love about Nakkiel. Why I always love watching him is because he's, like, to me, one of the innovators of base Goku. His base Goku in Kaioken is one of the sickest Gokus out there. Like, he optimized that finisher so well.
Yeah.
And it's a pleasure to watch, especially when he's the last character out.
I'm glad Nakkiel is playing another Goku. He did play Super Saiyan Goku right at the beginning of the game's lifespan. But one of my favorite parts about him as a player is when I watch him play casuals, because he makes all the Goku screams. So I'm glad he's got a Goku back on his squad. Of course, opening him up low with Gotenks early. He added this character to his team in the latest patch as well. Lock him down. Doesn't have any assists available, so it's all straight gold tanks, and he cancels into the shout. They're going to catch the raw tag. Nice 2H. Shin Real showing you can't autopilot on him too hard.
No,
oh, he went for the SonicFox reset and actually baited out the reflect. All right, Real.
He's keeping it real, keeping Gotenks in the corner. Marcellus, man, despite how nerfed he got, he's still able to do it in that 2H. So he's going to be a dead Gotenks.
Clean Vegeta assist call right there. You're trying to scramble out. Please respect it. Now we got the Gohan on deck. Ooh, talk to the hand. Get the assist out of here. Didn't want to deal with that Vegeta, but you got to watch the shoes, man.
Just goes for the level 3. Wants the hard knockdown.
Level 3 on deck. Oh, waking up with the DP. He had the Goku assist. That was too sick. Gonna be able to get the corner now because of it. Spark up, and he DP through it. Yo, why did you know?
That was disgusting. That's one way to bait out the sparking.
Yeah, EX. Yeah, we're going to see a sparking on the defensive now from Nakkiel. Wants to keep both characters alive. Wants to make sure of it. Get that Vegeta says out of here. And then the DP again. Invo City, get out of here. Give me that Vegito back.
I mean, Nakkiel's scariest character by all means. Go on playing him since day one. All this pressure on Vegito.
Blocks the fastball, though. Delayed on the legs. Real. Oh, finds a 2H. Ryan was playing nice and patient. He's looking good. He's going to use the vanish, throw him back into the corner. Vegito stuff. Oh, he got the counter hit. I'm not sure if Nakkiel tried to wake up with the DP again. Either way, be whatever option he was looking for. Super has the Vegeta assist. He's going to double up. No, he drops it.
The 2H, what a read on the Goku switch in.
He's been scouting them all day with the 2H. He's going to take that blue life back as well. Tries to get the air throw. That big 5L. Going to put him in the block string. Tries to crush the low with the 2L. Not going to happen. Another DP lands.
When in doubt, man, just DP out. Now here comes Cell.
Oh, he blocks the instant overhead. Real's defense is so good right now. Oh, and then he baits up the DP that time, but we safe. You already know. EX legs. Oh my goodness.
For someone to block this long against Gohan is very impressive.
And he got the vanish at the perfect time. He was able to blow up the Dragon Rush attempt. Real's looking so strong, but there it is. The whiff on the jump light. Made him think he had to block the overhead. Hits him with the stand low. Nakkiel back to work. Thank you for the optimal combo.
Let's go straight into the level 3.
Again with the stand low, just putting the pressure on, buying time for that base Goku assist to return. Jump M gets him. Oh, but a great, I think that was ADP as well. The upper body invul, good stuff from Nakkiel.
Able to take out Cell by himself with such little health. Now here comes Vegito.
Oh, Lion and Wade Real has been about that life all game. Oh, and then the H grab. Let's go. Nakkiel down to the Goku, but this is the protagonist. This is the main character. Best believe you gotta watch yourself.
Yeah, I mean, with 4 bars to play with, you know Kaioken's gonna come. He's gonna do a lot of damage here.
That block string pressure from Vegito is obnoxious, but he finds the hit. Oh, we got optimal stuff. That's what I'm talking about. Loops in the corner here, but again, one of the weaknesses of base Goku, right? I don't know if he really has any common ways to go into level 3 by himself besides a fully charged Spirit Ball.
Kamehameha, the finisher. Oh, look at all that damage.
Oh, he's trying to go with the 2 S's. Oh, guard cancel. I don't think he does lethal damage. I could be wrong. Oh, the big jump medium and Nakkiel. He's evening this up real quick, and of course, a tale as old as time itself. Goku versus Vegeta.
Now, Vegeta does have full health and meter advantage right now, but one hit, as we saw, Nakkiel could do a lot of hurting.
And one thing he also has on the side is those invul DPs, right? We saw Nakkiel use them to great success, but Real's 2Hs have been so consistent. Oh, I thought he was going for optimal damage, but he might have done the 2H a little too early. But either way, he cleans it up and takes the first game.
Yeah, very surprised he saved the meter there. Still ended up working out for him. Real obviously was being a little conservative towards the end. Didn't want to fall for anything because, as you saw, you give Nakkiel a lynch, he takes a mile.
Yeah, I think the 2H, you might just press it a little bit too early. Ooh, all right. That's one of the whack things about the 5L, right? It's a very strong tool for Vegito, but it is a commitment. You saw that there. Nakkiel was able to whiff punish it once he got to the other side.
You have to go setup.
Yeah, the super dash follow up. Man, Real's defense has been super impressive. He's going to have to deal with 2 assist calls, though.
Whoa, did you see that?
H-Blade. Oh, my goodness, blocking the low again. Finds the vanish out as well. Man, Real's defense.
It's insane. Any normal man would got mixed up by that.
Oh, all right, there we go. Nakkiel with the proper poke back. Not going to quite build to 3 meters. But the ghost out, we got the level up. No, he's just going to keep Gotenks in. Yeah, hasn't really suffered any damage. Both assists still available as well. He has him in the corner. You know the assists are coming. Yep. Got to deal with this mix-up. Big jump age. Put him in the blocks on the auto combo. Mix-up blocks, but he gets the Dragon Rush.
And that's going to be the end of Vegito. Now it's just up to Cell and Vegeta, which you've seen time and time again in Dragon Ball FighterZ.
Oh, yes. The shell of the first patch, to say the least. Okay, Super Dash finds the air and Key Blast.
Gonna pick him back up, bring him down.
Oh man, just chucking it. But again, Real has been lying away with those 2Hs. Foregoing, moving around in the neutral just to make sure he has the 2H on deck when he needs it, with a huge jump H from Gotenks, followed up by the 2M, able to catch him trying to swing.
Yeah, very fortunate for Real to not continue that combo.
Oh, level up. We got double on deck. Oh, I like that Dragon Rush extension. Give me the Vegeta. Oh, and then the stand low. Oh, let me see the loops. Oh, yes.
The leg loops, so good.
Oh,
he drops
the second part of it.
Good for Real to be able to capitalize off of that.
Yeah, absolutely. Drops the elbow, the 6M on top of him. Yeah. Smash, knockdown. Ooh, into the solar Kamehameha. What the mix gonna be? Because he didn't actually get all the damage on it.
Ooh, trying to go for the Mozart, but the Goku switching stops that. Able to switch back in Vegeta.
Yeah, but this is only Vegeta for a little while. That assist is going to be locked out due to the snap. Yo, all right. The Kaioken.
He's now into level 3. Go on.
Oh,
I got a DP on my own.
Yeah, man. Real taking a page out of Nakkiel's book. We saw Nakkiel use that time and time again in the first game. Level 3 after the side switch. Going to have the corner and the hard knockdown. Oh, DP and the punish. Good stuff from Real, banging it out properly right there. A little bit too low for the tag to actually connect. It's unfortunate. Nice timing on the vanish. Able to get the wall bounce because of it.
As Real just runs out of sparking, and so does Nakkiel.
H Beyblade. Oh my goodness. Oh, this blocking. Oh, there it is. Finally cracks him open, but he dropped the combo. 2 crucial drops from Nakkiel this set. Despite that, though, he's still in control in terms of the life fleet and also has the meter advantage. Doesn't get the 2H right there, so no smash upwards. Guard cancel. You see the delay on the vanish right there to get the wall bounce.
Did not get the micro dash, so that Dragon Rush should not connect.
Oh, just a straight 2M. That's a good button. Super Saiyan Goku has it as well.
And now he's just Cell. Can Nakkiel tie it up, or Real be able to come back?
It would be a
nice.
Great comeback, too. No sparking. Oh, he got level 2. Oh, he tried to throw it out.
That would have been insane.
Should be here with the Kaioken. Ooh, oh, yes. Oh, I love the, yeah. That only happens if it KOs. Or if it kills the character, excuse me. That's so tight. So 1-1. That's a real close game here. I'm unfamiliar with Real, so I wasn't expecting this match to be so intense, but I'm glad we have received it.
I mean, just think about it like this, right? Nakkiel, so much oppression, so much pressure, especially in the corner, and Real has like galactic brain defense, as we've seen so far.
Sure.
Like, there's some things that, and like, I'm sure the stream got mixed up because they're like, how did he block that?
Yeah.
You just see just up, down, just, it was really impressive to see. And as we go right into it, took a break, went back to character select screens, picking the same team and see how he fares this time around. You just need to change the scenery.
Yep, just break up the momentum a little bit. Take some time to compose yourself. Anybody out there familiar with Real, please let me know on Twitter. Give me some info. This man is looking dangerous here.
Definitely. Wouldn't be surprised to see him go far in this tournament.
All right, into a game 3 here. Again, this is just pools action for Dragon Ball FighterZ. Nakkiel coming off a W. Going to destroyed West City.
There it goes. Good defense from Real right now.
Yeah, you can see Nakkiel been staggering the pressure, though, to refresh the assist. Oh, I like that twitch. Immediately canceled into the shout to punish any attempt that Real tried.
Wants to get rid of Cell. Knows that Real Cell is a problem.
Oh, just went the low afterwards. Oh, he messed up his auto combo mix-up. He landed, did the instant air dash too late. Or the air dash, excuse me.
Good Dragon Rush from Real. Able to open up Gotenks.
Give him some space. Oh, he catches him with the command grab. Oh, and he's going to spark after? All right, he's got kill combos off this. Doesn't want to deal with his Gotenks any longer. Give me that character advantage, even if it costs the sparking. Yeah, my man's Gotenks is definitely...
Whoa! Very interesting switch out.
He definitely could have killed it, and Gohan would have came in anyway. I'm not sure what that was about. Either way, Dragon Rush. Gonna bring the Vegito back in. I love it. Fast fall after making you block one normal in the air. You're so used to blocking multiple that it's just not a mix-up one is familiar with.
Oh, it just opens up Vegito again. Like Real wasn't expecting it.
Yeah, one more level up.
And just like that, Real was looking so commanding. Gotenks was almost gone, and then Gohan just comes in, obliterates Vegito. And now that Gotenks assist, which he did not want to deal with, is opening up Cell. Still sitting with 7 bar.
And Gohan still strong against Cell, can take advantage of his height fairly easily. The H-leg still good. He has instant overhead setups, catches him with a delayed jump.
It's like Nakkiel when Ultra Instinct will go on. It is the damage output right now, and just the reads from Nakkiel is insane. Tries to catch him, but no. Good defense from Real.
Yeah, the air legs is a good stop sign. Especially the H legs. You see Kill Sage utilize that a lot. Oh, to the other side we go. Fast fall stuff. And ever since Nakkiel's Gohan has come in, he has not let up. Level 3 this time. I want that hard knockdown. Again, Shinryu popped that sparking when he tried for the TOD.
And all that damage is here to stay. Opens him back up again. In another 3 bars. Definitely going to finish it off here.
Oh,
Wants to do it to Kaioken.
Yo, give me that pose. Give me that pose, young man.
Right at the end.
With a flick of the wrist, Nakkiel moves on in winner's bracket.
Wow. Very interesting because, as we know, Dragon Ball FighterZ is...
Disappointed fans.
FighterZ is one of those games that's, like we talk about it all the time, super momentum based.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Like, Real had so much momentum first game. Nakkiel took that away. But then, starting the 3rd game, came out so strong. Like, we all thought Gotenks was dead.
Yes.
I mean, he was 75%. Like, a cell TOD from that point is just,
yeah,
you know, it's commonplace at this point.
Textbook.
And for him to switch out into Gohan was very surprising, and turned out cost him at the end because Gohan just came in and just slapped him.
Yeah, I don't know what happened at all because, like, again, he had the meter to kill. It would have brought Gohan in anyway. It wasn't like Gohan was the 3rd character, right? He was the 2nd character, so the mission would have been accomplished either way. But, you know, those are the breaks in tournaments sometimes. Again, I'm not familiar with Real. I'm not sure how much tournament experience he has. He might be new to the offline tournament scene, you know what I mean? That might just be a hiccup. Yeah. Either way, you know, he should feel good about that, right? Took Nakkiel, you know, to the brink, but Nakkiel, of course, one of the most consistent and strongest Dragon Ball FighterZ competitors, so he's always going to bounce back from an early L.
Yeah, no matter what, when you hang in one of the top players out there, you always get props for that, and it's always very respectable. As we see right now, another pretty much 2 SoCal natives here that are not new to the game. Obviously, we have Kizzy K versus Nappa Pride, aka Sack Tap.
Yep, he goes by a lot of names. I think he actually entered as Nappa Pride here in this tournament. And then on the other side we got UYU's own Kizzy K, my man.
I like Nappa Pride's hat. Thick with 2 C's.
Thick with 2 C's? With who C's?
But he's not playing anybody thick.
That's yeah, but I feel like it's a proper description for Nappa Pride. You know what I mean? And it looks like we're going to get some quick hand warmers here. Players are not quite ready to go into the match itself. Yeah, this is definitely what Kizzy's been rocking ever since Vegito's come out, man. He's been about that Vegito life. Whenever I talk to him about it, he's like, I think this character is so good. His pressure is so obnoxious. I'm looking to see him put it on display in this match against Nappa Pride, who is no slouch himself.
Yeah, what I love about this matchup is you have 2 players that excel very well in multiple games.
Yeah.
Like Kizzy, of course, coming from an anime background, and Nappa Pride from a Marvel background.
Yeah.
They're both very good. I mean, and Kizzy, of course, has been in the game for a long time, a veteran in it, very respected in the FGC. It's going to be interesting to see how he's developed more in this game as it's developed. Because he even said it himself, At the beginning of the game, he wasn't as dedicated as he has been lately.
Yeah.
So it's going to be interesting to see how he is now that he's put so much effort into it, and he's had enough time to develop some stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, both these guys, even if you don't see them enter tournaments for certain games, they're still probably playing them. They're just fighting game fiends, right? They're well versed in all aspects of the genre. So here we go into our next Dragon Ball FighterZ match. Again, Kizzy K on the left, Nappa Pride on the right. Go Tanks on both squads. You already know how it goes.
One of the best assists in the game, man. It's too good.
Yeah, strong point character, too.
See another fusion rematch to start off.
I like that. I like the way they actually lay out the character select screen. Like the fusion characters are next to each other, and like the Saiyans are next to each other. It's real dope. The blue characters are usually next to each other.
Well, the best thing is they buffed the character select screen.
Yes, they did. With the cursor?
Yeah, the cursor.
Yeah, the cursor speed, that is definitely the most important buff of that patch.
If not, we would still be in the last game. Just for character select. So going right into it. Let's see who's going to get the first hit. Ooh. Did not capitalize off the super dash. Did Nappa Pride.
Oh no, he tried to go into the Dragon Rush a little bit too early. The block stun was still there, prevented it, and Kizzy K clean punish. You see the meter build on the Vegito. Gonna spin one though to put him into the corner. Oh, he covers the tech with the 5L. It covers so many tech options because of how active it is. Nice tech though. Nappa Pride, I'm out of there. H punches to get out. Ooh, but the reflect into the 2M, that's a huge damage starter.
So they're going to lift him back up. Here comes Vegito loops. And the Gotenks Galactic Donut Dragon Rush into the backbreaker.
Yeah, Brian Javelin to finish the job. 2 bars, all that is necessary.
All that damage just off of 2 bars just shows how optimal Kizzy K can be.
Ooh, try to check him with a volleyball low. I'm not sure how negative that is. If it's punishable or not, but either way, it is not your turn. Trying to stagger up with the crane jabs.
Whoa. Ooh, the Galactic Donut catching, opening him up. It's not where you want to be, especially against Bardock.
Yeah, that Saiyan double axe handle runs in the family. Ooh, all right. Not sure if that caught the recovery of a dash or rebellion spear. Either way, the super dash was a super neutral right there.
The Dragon Rush opening up Bardock. Now this is very good for Nappa Pride because Tien is one of the best comeback characters because he does so much damage.
Man, there's a lot of Dragon Balls on already. There's like 5.
Hey, you saw that beam stroker right there? Donut Ray versus Malpine? It's insane.
Oh, the reflect into the 2M. Kizzy did it with Vegito. Now he's running right back with Gold Tanks. Now we probably got to start looking out for that. 3 bars, 4 bars on deck. Can he spin them all? You usually can get double super in some way with Gold Tanks. Oh, yeah. 1 up.
Another one. And just like that, Kizzy K takes care of Tien. That was a pretty sick combo. Using the Vegito sword to bring him back up, so the javelin and the ghost hit to then do the sword again.
Oh yeah. You see him swinging with that 5L, ends up getting clipped. My Nappa Pride. It's such a good button for Vegito, man. So active, catches back dashes, covers multiple techs, and the blow up again. You saw him try to reflect into the 2M. Same thing he's been doing this first match. Nappa Pride blew him up for it that time. Oh, the auto combo, auto correction. Thank you. Whoa. Whoa.
Nappa Pride trying to go for the hardest of reads.
Yeah.
Kizzy K gonna punish him for it with that 2H, keep him in the corner. Dragon Rush to open him up.
Yeah, he's dead. That is a destroyed Yamcha. Saiyan Spirit.
Final Kamehameha.
Oh, I love this super. Kizzy K doing it for the people.
Yeah, one of the dopest, if not the dopest, level 3 in this game. See Nappa Pride taking a second, but going right back in the rematch.
Yeah, Nappa Pride's also one of those guys that tends to float around the character select screen, right? Plays a lot of teams, plays a lot of characters in every game he plays, so.
Oh.
Yeah, and I mean, this is his namesake. All right? This is his namesake. I know, I remember. We were at WNF. We saw this name and saw no Nappa, but that's what I'm talking about. This might be the power-up he needs.
What if he knew? He knew a Nappa buff was coming. He said, this man's going to get 3 lows. I know it. I have pride in him. And eventually happened. Now he's picking him.
That's what I'm talking about.
And also picking Android 16 as well. Switching out 2 of his characters.
Yes. Going to be bringing in the 16, a very common anchor in this patch, right? One of the best comeback characters, one of the best assists in the game.
Yeah, Tien and Yamcha really didn't do much for him.
Yeah, so whole new squad minus the Gotenks.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, all right, the 5H able to reach that vertically to bring him into the corner.
So keeping the pressure on Vegito.
Oh, just a straight
Whoa.
Dragon Rush. Air dash into no mix-up.
That was honestly the perfect timing, too, because right at the end of the active was when the block's unfinished. Tried to go for the clap, but got picked up.
Yeah, he has an H Cyberman out, but I don't know if it's a null and void at this point. I think it is. He's pushed him so far away.
Good defense. Oh, but then Kizzy opens him up.
Yeah, he found a reflect window, but that's the thing. Vegitos are so good at punishing reflect like it's a push block, honestly. You reflect at the wrong time. They have all these moves that can close, that stand S especially.
Ooh, Nappa's going to try and pick him up, but no, drops the combo. Oh, when you switch from downtown, you got to expect the 2H to come.
Oh, yeah.
Losing all that blue.
Oh, the 6M. Oh, what? He just runs it right back. Couldn't actually get the combo off of it. I was going to say, he just needs another 6M. That'll be enough damage. He tried it, but the block string he went with actually pushed him too far away.
Ooh, just a little bit too much.
Yeah.
Oh, did it again.
A little bit too much autopilot on the side of Nappa Pride now. Cannot telegraph your tags that much. Kizzy is always looking for it, always scouting. Great reactions on this man as well.
And somebody, Kizzy, just a veteran of the game, has seen it so much. The 2H.
Man, that was a dirty cross-up, Sam. Directly into the Vegito.
There goes the dad fusion and in the kid fusion. Oh, just snatches him out the air and takes care of him just like that. That was just, oh, Kizzy with a hard read. Now let's see if 16 can do it. I mean, he does have close to 7 bars and sparking available.
Yeah, if anybody can do it, it's 16. Yeah, follow it up with manual super dash input. Oh, what? No command grab to follow it up.
Okay, hits him with the rocket punch, gonna vanish, pick him back up. Oh, he drops it again.
Oh, the duck, the 2S, get out of here. Again, yeah, just blowing up any type of squirming, any type of trying to wiggle out from Nappa Pride. And that's what the Vegito is so good at. The pressure is obnoxious, man. Oh, but he actually drops the combo. Unfortunate for Kizzy. Nappa Pride's going to get this opportunity to go back. We out. We good. Yeah.
No!
Oh!
I get it. It's
the awareness. The awareness. I mean, yeah, he definitely could have killed.
You didn't have to do that.
He definitely could have killed like without meter, but that was worth it. That was worth it. That's all right.
Look, we can say now that at SoCal Regionals 2018, we had a self-destruct.
That's the thing, right? 3 W's were achieved there. Kizzy K's 2, and then, the self-destruction at the end.
Yeah. I mean, punishing a final five.
That's still 1 W to 2 L's, so the balance isn't quite there. But, Nappa Pride definitely always giving the people a show, and we're going to see him in loser's bracket, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Kizzy K moving on in winner's side, as he is one to do in pretty much every game he enters.
Yeah. I remember there was an Evo. He was like top 8 in like 3 games. Something like that.
Not necessarily top 8, but yeah, he went quite far.
Yeah.
And he was, in 2017 winning all kinds of tournaments, like winning multiple games at tournaments. Yeah. So yeah, Kizzy is one to watch out for in whatever game he chooses. Great pickup by UIU, of course. Big shout outs to them as well. So we're going to keep on rolling with the Dragon Ball Fighters.
Yeah, man, I'm really excited. I'm really excited about what we have coming up. So far, we've seen some dope stuff. I mean, we saw some pretty sick comebacks from Nakkiel.
Yes.
Great defense from Real. And then, obviously, self-destruct. This self-destruct is too good.
Okay. Don't care about what Moke did, what Kizzy did. You're like, nah, like the Real's defense was tight, and then we got a self-destruct. That's that. Yeah. Now I can sleep good at night because of that.
It reminds me of earlier in the day. I don't know if you saw when Reno level 3'd through. I
did not.
So, sorry, forgot who he was playing, but Gotenks went for the mouth beam.
Yeah.
He Yamcha level 3'd right under it.
Ooh, so that's payback from Evo, because you remember when he did the level 3 and he got DP'd by Gohan? Oh, man.
Oh, it's so, yeah.
See, I wonder how he feels now that he's been on the other side of that. I bet he feels pretty good.
He definitely felt good about it.
Oh, this is quite the match. All right, let me sit up real quick, okay?
Yeah. This was going to be hype.
I ain't know it was like that. Okay, we got, I believe number 48 on the PGRZ and Tatsu, and then I believe in the top 10 Moke on the other side.
I mean, Tatsu's one of those players that is arguably one of the best players out there. I mean, obviously he made top PGRZ.
Yeah.
But he doesn't travel very often.
Nope.
And this is one of those tournaments that's right in his backyard, so he came to it. And he's going to, what I'm really interested to see from Tatsu is his Nappa after the, oh, no. Oh, he's going 15.
I forgot what the last character. Oh, okay, Super Saiyan Goku. Okay.
So no more Vegeta, but he's sticking with Nappa, who's been playing since day one.
Yes.
And now, especially since the buff, Nappa's just been insane.
Yeah, so we're going to see what he brings to the table up against Moke. I always love seeing Tatsu against international competition like this again because he usually has like a unique team, a unique play style. And you mentioned, right, he doesn't travel that much. So his opportunity to play these players from Japan or any other country in the world or even from the other coast are very rare and few and far in between. So here we are against the 0-0 first game of Tatsu versus Moke.
Really excited to see how he mixes Broly with these two characters. I mean, Broly he's still one of those characters that a lot of people don't know because he does not play very often.
Yeah,
we're getting more used to him, but
yeah, he's seeing a rise now, right? We see Dogura, Angelic's been playing him for a little while, so he's definitely on the rise as a character.
Right now, putting a stop to Moke's Kid Buu that we've seen so much of earlier.
Yeah, reflects into the tag, goes to the backdash, gets counter here during the crouch medium, but Tatsu can't capitalize. A little bit too telegraphed on that super dash. Moke reacting well.
Yeah, just a little bit too late with the assist from Goku to keep himself safe. Switches in Nappa, very smart. Let Broly heal up that little bit of blue health he has left.
Yeah, no attempt at a Cyberman here, just going to keep the lockdown. See the stagger right there, getting his assist reset now. Has Goku available, he just eats the tackle. Let's go.
Smell it into, did not even need to angle it. And Broly comes in to finish it off. Oh, that was a really, really good conversion, DHC into all of them.
Yeah, Tatsu striking first blood in terms of the characters. Moke losing his Bardock. Still has 5 bars on deck, though. Going to reflect to the super dash attempt. Man, Broly is blocking all of that. That jump age from Broly is quite strong as well. Takes up a lot of space, comes out pretty quick.
Ooh, catches Buu after going for the ball.
Yeah, I've had both assists available. Going to combo extend 1 and 2. Oh, no! I'm not sure if that was a botch, instant air dash, or if he was trying to bait the reflect. Either way, Moke doesn't go with either of those options.
Ooh. Sick DHC into the Trunks level 3, which does so much damage.
Spark up directly into a raw tag. Ooh, I like that. He tried to get the micro dash into the snap out, right?
Dragon Rush connects, gonna send Trunks into the air. Tatsu does have close to 4 meter.
Gonna go back to back, just get the damage he can. Bringing Nappa back in as well. Healthy Nappa. Ooh, tried for the guard cancel, but the tackle, the big 5H, drops the combo extension. That could have been a big Kid Buu.
And Nappa 5H has so much reach and such a long hitbox. He's gonna switch back in Broly. Open him up. Doesn't look good for him.
Yeah, 2 bars is all he's going to need. Burning attack. Finish the job now. Moke ties it up in terms of characters, but that Kid Buu still bleeding and no bar on deck. Does have his sparking. I would say Tatsu's still in the lead here.
Yeah, I mean, going to a character he's very comfortable with.
Ooh, I like that vanish on vanish. Moke trying to keep that advantage.
Good reflex from Moke, though.
Oh, wow, he actually caught the end of that backdash with a 5H.
Saying so much reach. Doesn't decide to play the side
I
of
thought he was going to punish that. Oh, but he stomps on the shoes again, Trunks. You got those future releases, man. You got to protect those.
Just keeping it going. All this pressure from Tatsu. Nice tech on the Dragon Rush.
I like that explosion after that.
Ooh, 5H again.
Reflecting the 5H, it's not only a tactic for 16, Nappa quite strong at it as well.
And even with sparking is enough to take it as Moke is just running out as Kid Buu comes in.
Yeah, Tatsu is looking good. Strongest I've seen him look in quite some time as well. He's playing very clean and not very telegraphed.
Very surprised Tatsu got away with that switch in. Well, making the best of it.
Yep. Alley-oop to himself. Ooh, and then the jump back key blast, the fadeaway to finish the job. Tatsu's going to be up 1-0 on Moke.
And we mentioned that earlier how dominant Moke was in the first match because he was the first, he kicked off the second half of the duels. And Tatsu just looking very dominant right now. His Broly just came out the gate swinging. And now Moke applying the pressure.
Oh, trying to swing back. But yeah, Moke can't get anything started. Use both his assists. Now he's on the defensive. Nappa's still there.
Oh, the trunks.
Ooh, you can see the buff on the change the future assist right there. More hit stun, allowing Moke to get that conversion.
Good defense from Tatsu so far, though.
Oh, yes. Punishes the guard cancel. Moke wants to get that Broly back in, though.
It really caused him a lot of trouble last game.
Ooh, nice. He actually snuck the reflect in there. Still.
Nice. Tech on the Dragon Rush from Tatsu.
Oh, you can see the armor on the air normal, preventing him from getting picked up. Oh, that was a good 2M, but he went directly into the anti-command rail. I'm not sure if he wanted that.
So it's very smart of Moke doing that. He's not giving Broly any ability to kind of armor through any of his hits, which is one of the strongest parts about Broly. And here comes Nappa.
Super smart from Tatsu. He's going direct Z change. Get Broly out.
Ooh, the Cyberman spin hiding behind Nappa is going to open up Kid Buu.
Oh, no, he might have messed up the combo right there. The Cyberman giveth and it taketh away. It's the counter here, but Moke cannot convert.
Ooh, just gets him with the Key Blast, going to convert after the vanish. Samson keeping it going. Ooh, but drops it.
Huh. Maybe a little bit too much hit stun. Oh, he tried the Dragon Rush because he recognized that was a negative vanish situation there. He hit him up while he was still in the skies.
That 5H paid so much dividends for Tatsu.
Playing him in the ground again. No Cyberman this time. And that's such a good tool in Bardock's arsenal, right? That up back tag into the Rebellion Spear, gets him out, gives Kid Buu the chance to tag in. Yo, all right.
Swapping out, too much swapping out done by Moke. I mean, not too much for Tatsu anyway. Moke being very smart, doing a little bit of blue damage, just chipping away at Broly and Nappa. As we've seen that pay incredibly right now. Looks like he's going to take care of Broly.
They have 6 bars on deck. He's only going to need 2. Riot Javelin to finish the job, and Moke is going to take the first character on Tatsu. Meter pretty even, slightly in the advantage of Moke. Oh, yeah, it looks like he was trying to reflect right there, but it gets blown up via the second hit of the auto combo. You always know that's the money starter.
He's going to end it with Kid Buu. Now it's just up to Goku. Does have Sparking and 4 bars available.
Ooh, we caught the backdash. Tatsu wanted out of there.
And now looking good for Goku. He's going to activate Sparking.
Moke just takes this time to back up, has both assists available now. Wow. Just buying his time in the sky. Going with the super dash, the super neutral.
Going to spend all the meter probably. Oh, wants the hard knockdown.
I like that. Waste some time on the Sparking as well. Moke still has his Sparking available. One overhead into the low. Tatsu expecting more to come.
With all this damage from Bardock, another one.
Run it right back.
I was like, all right, man, guess again.
7 bars on deck from Tatsu. Oh, he just hits him with the empty low this time, and Moke bounces back in incredible fashion.
It looks like a completely different game the way Moke played. Obviously, you saw last time, he kind of let, he let Broly kind of do his thing, kind of run rampant. But this time, consistently switching out Nappa and Broly, just threw Tatsu through a loop.
Wow, he actually got the stand jab back, but follow-up was not there. Catches Moke trying to wiggle. Oh, didn't get the micro dash. Didn't even the walk forward to put him in range for that crouch medium. Tough break for Tatsu. Smash that down from Moke. Now you have changed the future into the arm ball. Blocks all the overheads. Ball though, oh, into the empty low. That's such a tough situation to be in when Moke knocks you down in the corner and has both assists available for the mix-up. Right into the level 3. Now you got to hold this bar knock, Oki.
Let's see how Tatsu's going to react now. I mean, all this damage done to Broly. Reflect switches in Nappa.
Yeah. Committed to the reflect and it paid off. Slam down, no Cyberman here. Good reflex this time from Moke. Tatsu didn't have anything in the back to lock him down with. I believe both his assists were not ready.
Moke being very aggressive with his assist, but now Tatsu takes his turn.
That was the big boot, straight Undertaker status.
Hits him with the fingers. Come in, man, and Broly's gonna come in and finish it.
Oh yeah, cinematic Broly. Get him out of here.
Much like we saw in game 1.
Yeah, that's true. Bardock was the first character to go down in the match that Tatsu took.
Oh, got away with it.
Yeah, we see Moke be ready with the 2 H's there, but he might have just been a couple of frames too late.
Now Broly comes back in against Kid Buu.
Oh.
Opens him up.
Yeah, hit him with the empty low. Usual stuff from Moke and this Kid Buu. 3 bars on deck, 2 and 1 more to go. Burning attack, back to back. Oh, no, he dropped it.
Oh, but no, Tatsu dropped his combo too.
Yeah, he's able to get Broly out though. Preserve some life.
Ooh, got hit with the Kid Buu assist though.
What the jumping? Oh yeah, nice reflect on the attempted mix-up from Trunks. Getting that jump H doing a lot of work, and then he opens him up with the Dragon Rush, catching on to Moke's tendencies of reflecting. So much bars here. We got Kamehameha next. Oh, tries to catch the up tech, but he just whiffs. Moke goes with the sparking. Does not want to lose his Trunks. Wants to preserve 2 characters. He's still locked down against this Goku, though. Not a lot of mix-up, no 2L. Oh, but he gets the 2M! An even better starter.
Doesn't scale as much.
Tatsu.
Ooh! He's
gonna try to blow through this. Oh no! What?
So
it ended up resetting.
No, what happened was when he switched on Broly, Broly picks them up. So when Broly picks him up, the down Kamehameha is going to continue the damage.
Oh my god, that's unfortunate for Moke. I don't think he expected to drop out of the combo.
Was it really a drop?
Yeah. Oh, and then the 2H on 2 characters. Double Sunday goes directly into the super to get rid of 1.
Activate Sparky.
Holding all this pressure, Moke staying solid, but the instant air dash after the empty vanish is going to open him up. So much bar on the side of Tatsu, has the increased damage from the sparking as well. Plant him in the ground, level 1, into the level 1. Not enough damage. Moke lives on a pixel, but the H rush punch takes it for Tatsu 2-1, and he sends Ponos Moke to loser's bracket in pools.
Oh. See, that's what we're talking about. Tatsu, a player that doesn't travel as much, able to hang with the best of them. Moke.
Looking clean. That's what I'm talking about. That's legit the best I've seen Tatsu look in a little while.
Yeah.
So that was, I hope he keeps that play style, keeps that momentum going in winner's bracket, because when he plays like that, my man is a force to be reckoned with.
I mean, I haven't seen really much of his Goku, and his Goku looks super, super clean, especially the way he uses them. I really like the way he plays with Broly and Nappa assists with it too. It's just, like you said, right now, at this moment, he's playing on another level. It's going to be very exciting to see how the rest of his pools go and the rest of his tournament, because he's on spice.
Yeah.
Spice.
That was definitely a good look. Thank you all for joining us here on twitch.tv/leveluplive for this Dragon Ball Fighters. Again, if you're unfamiliar with how the schedule is going down today, we're going all the way to top 8.
Yeah. Top
Straight up.
8.
There's going to be no Dragon Ball tomorrow, so you get your fill in today and then come back for top 8 on Sunday, because it's all Rock the Dragon all night.
Oh, all of it. I mean, this is the second half of pools for the day. Early half, if you guys missed it, you can watch the VODs later. But we have so many killers already. Yes. We have, like I said, SonicFox, Nakkiel Stage, Reynold, Kazunoko, just to name a few. And we have other people right now, like Moke got into losers in pools. Indeed, that's insane by Tatsu, which means, you know, that's just one pool. You know, we saw Nakkiel earlier. We have Theo also in the later half.
Oh, man, and this is a match that's going to happen right now. When I was checking out the pools earlier, I was like, these two guys are in the same pool. It's got to be winners finals. It's two of our local Dragon Ball FighterZ players, two of our strongest. Breaker Dave up against Toki.
Which are two of the funnest players to watch.
Yes.
Because Breaker Dave, one of the innovators of Majin Buu in the early days. And of course, Toki with his insane Krillin play.
Yes.
Like, no one makes Krillin look as good as Toki does. And especially since the patch where they put it where you can choose when to senzu, just made Krillin like infinitely better.
Yeah, for sure. And yeah, Toki's one of those guys. You mentioned he innovator of Krillin, just like Breaker Dave, innovator of Majin Buu, right? He's been that way in every game he plays. He's a scientist. He likes to explore some of the underutilized characters and just show how cheap they are. So he's always got cheap stuff with whatever game he plays, right? Yeah. You can look at the character he's playing as like, is that character really going to threaten me? Like, do I really have to worry about this? And he shows you that that is most definitely the case. Like,
what makes Breaker Dave even scarier was it wasn't until recently, in the past couple months, where he started using top-tier characters. And he would like sprinkle them in.
In this game, yeah.
He started sprinkling like Vegeta, started sprinkling some Cell. But whoa, going back to Ginyu.
I like this. I like this.
Like vanilla Dragon Ball fighters.
So, you know, when it comes to Breaker Dave, right, we asked him about like character selection in this game and others, and he's like, yeah, I like to play playful characters, right? Like, I don't like my characters to be too mature or anything like that. I like to have fun in the game. I want my characters to be the same way. This is a fun team, you know what I mean? Captain Ginyu, Majin Buu, Gotenks, not just their personalities, but in-game as well.
Oh, yeah.
So this is definitely a team that's going to gel with Breaker Dave's style. And then on the other side, we got Toki rocking the same team since day one. Krillin with Goku and Vegeta.
All have done really well. Vegeta, a little bit of nerf, but not hit that bad. Ooh, they're going to let intros rock? I want to see the whole Ginyu force.
No. No. I understand. Save the drops for the match. Oh!
Solar Flare off the game with Vegeta assist to pick him up and keep it going, putting Ginyu in the corner.
Toki. All right, dog. All right. Oh, but the up tech into the backdash, a very potent option when waking up in Dragon Ball FighterZ. Directly tags into Majin Buu as well. Tries to get that big swing on him. Ends up 2H'ing the assist. Get out of her.
Oh, trying to solar flare, but gets a happy birthday.
Oh, my goodness. He got two of them. Yep, that vanish is going to get Vegeta out of there, but he wants that blue life. Butt stomp. Oh, and then into the empty low.
Picks him back up. Butt slam into the corner, into level 3. Who wants chocolate?
He don't even got any life to get back. Just straight up hard knockdown. Oh, that definitely would have blew up a Sparking, I think.
Ooh, try to DP, but the Goku assist keeping Majin Buu away from cartwheel into vanish. That's it.
Through some buildings. Ooh, it's the vanish. It's unfortunate. Breaker Dave ready with the punish. Blood Stomp after the soft knockdown.
All right, Toki taking his chance, taking his turn. Hard knockdown into level 3 Krillin.
Oh, just the dash up to get close, and he Dragon Rushes after the level 3. Ye old Super Noob.
Destructo Disc. Spends 2 and ends it with Goku.
I like that. That's the classic tag team right there.
And Turtle School graduates.
Ginyu and Gotenks. The Pose Squad.
Yeah, Ginyu's very scary considering he can summon all the Ginyu Force, especially that Jason Birder assist right there. You see right there, the Storm.
Oh, yeah. So many times when you have to worry about that assist, right, the Ginyus will go with a Dragon Rush after. I think that's why you saw Toki jump out in the situation. Oh, the Zenzu beat!
All right, Goku finally eats it.
Straight H-Beyblade on him. Ooh, nice get out, but he scouts the raw tag. Was looking for Toki to go to that option as soon as he got some breathing room. Great stuff from Breaker Dave into the level 3.
Yeah, just got the level 3 in that combo. And the hard knockdown on Krillin.
Oh, Dragon Rush. Good break from Toki. I heard the break through my headphones. I heard the buttons.
Try to cross up Gotenks.
Ooh. Breaker Dave trying to, or got caught swinging as he came down from the super dash.
It's a level 3.
Good damage on the Ginyu. Waking up with a reflect though. Oh, he tried to blow up the raw attack with a solar flare, but it was too early.
That would have been sick if he would have caught him. But now it's just Goku. I mean, he does have Sparking available, and right now meter advantage. See if he's able to close it out.
Ooh, there was the two-age Breaker Dave. Been solid with that. He's one of the two-age gods of SoCal for sure. Him and Reynolds.
So he's gonna activate Sparking.
But Breaker Dave will tell you himself. Reynolds does it on reaction. Breaker Dave does it as reads. He's like, my reactions aren't good enough. Level 3 though is gonna waste this Sparking time, make Toki deal with yet another hard knockdown situation. Has the Ginyu assist available to make the mix-up even more potent if he so chooses to. Oh, good blocks though. Yeah, really the mix-up after the EX punch right there, either low or Dragon Rush. Sometimes you see an instant air dash, but that's easier to react to.
Now Toki does run out of Sparking. A little bit of health left. Is going to pick up Gotenks. Goes to level 3.
Yeah, the unfortunate thing about Goku's level 3, right, is it takes the opponent out of the corner, but he's still going to get the damage, he's still going to get the hard knockdown. I was going to say, I wouldn't be surprised if Breaker Dave popped that Sparking there, but instead he just gets in Ginyu, chooses to regen some health that way. Oh, I was not expecting him to come down on that side. Either way, though, it wasn't about which side he hit on. It was about that Dragon Rush. Yeah. Toki falling to Breaker Dave in the first game.
I mean, very smart of Breaker Dave. I mean, calling that birder assist, you don't know where to block. I mean, you do, but it's consistently blocking if you're in the air. And to be like, you're going to land, you're going to block. All right, Dragon Rush. Opens him up. Already starts the Goldo assist.
Oh, the solar flare, anti-air solar flares from Toki.
It's such a strong move. Tries to go rock some nice reflect from Breaker Dave though.
Yep, 2M starter. Good damage here. Oh no, drops the extension, but the Vegeta assist always there to make, you know, mess ups into buffs.
Just go straight into level 3.
Oh, just trying to dash over raw attack. I know that game. I know that game, Breaker Dave.
Ooh.
Ooh, jump medium. But that's the problem with characters that fish in the air with jump medium instead of jump light, right? You don't get the auto combo, auto correction on the height. So it's more difficult to convert.
Oh, that slow headbutt from Majin Buu. Such a deadly normal.
Oh, clapped up. What happened to that boy? Oh. Ooh,
Nice.
Cartwheel actually got blown up by the guard cancel, but not discouraged from the offensive momentum. Just goes with the bus slam afterwards. You never want to headbutt a Majin. He's able to avoid that. Doesn't avoid the cartwheel, however.
And Breaker Dave.
Oh, my. Oh.
Such an optimal, strong Majin Buu, especially having 2 assists.
My goodness. Goes all the way through with the optimal damage. Goes with the ghost. He's going to be able to get the double. Just goes with the level 3 Melky Cannon. Oh, the ghost didn't do enough damage at the end.
He wants that, I know he wants that killing Sensu. Oh, but gets caught.
Go Tanks. Pose boys. Ginyu and Go Tanks.
I feel like he didn't miss input because he definitely called in Krillin. But no Sensu assist. Is Captain Ginyu is going to open him up.
Yep, the birder call covers the up tech. Wow, he ended up on the other side again. That's consistent, Breaker Dave. I see you. Oh, and then the Dragon Rush. You see that birder and Jay's combo. You're like, oh, I got a block. It's like meteors.
It's meteors. It's a smoke screen effect. It's really hard to defend there. But now Toki's just down to Vegeta, a character we've seen a lot of at the end.
All right. Able to get the Dragon Rush that time. Breaker Dave looking in complete control here. 5 bars on deck. Sparking available. Going to spend 3 on the Melky Cannon. Oh, Jason Birder out here once again.
Ooh, catches him after the Sparking with that assist.
Yeah, that was Ghetto Vegeta style right there.
Gets a double restand.
Man, you just can't be putting your skin on people without permission. It's 2018, dog.
Look at all this damage. Eating up all that clock on the sparking.
Ooh,
okay.
That's interruption. The jump medium from Vegeta, always a potent button. Got so long to go. Those sparkings up. Final flash is going to get the knockdown. Set up a decent mix-up as well. Breaker Dave, knowing he has such a life lead, rather back up, make sure he gets a proper setup before going in. Has both assists available. Puff that moon rock is called.
Yeah, Toki playing pretty patient. Does not want to put himself in a situation that will lose him the match.
Jason Bird, yeah, they go whichever way you're facing. Just because they come out and look a certain direction doesn't mean they're going that way.
That's the key blast. This could be. No.
Oh, God, I'm slipping. Not watching the ankles. Captain Ginyu goes down.
I mean, Toki still has an opportunity to come back. Has plenty of meter. Majin Buu doesn't have that much life left. One more combo.
Yeah, you can definitely kill Majin Buu with the proper starting combo. Nice block on the overhead. Oh, my goodness. The
from
H
downtown.
butt slam.
And the ghosts are going to end it. Wow.
What club did he learn that trick at? How are you going to throw the booty on him from that far away? That was wild.
I mean, that was so far away. No one really expects that.
No, definitely not. Good stuff from Breaker Day. And not only is it so far away, it's so fast. Like, it traverses the screen in such few frames. It's crazy stuff. Good stuff from Breaker Dave, of course, going to be moving on. I think that was the winner's finals of the pool, from my memory. That would have been winner's finals. So it's going to be making it into the next stage with a winner's bracket trip on his back. Toki, however, going to the losers. It's all right. I'm sure he will make it out. He's still got to play losers finals because it is, I believe, 2 out at the SCR, not 3 out, like a lot of tournaments have been lately. So just to make sure everyone is clear on that.
Yeah, I mean, definitely, SoCal Regionals 2018 has been amazing so far. And like Ridge mentioned earlier, we're going to top 8 today.
Yes, for Dragon Ball FighterZ. Yeah.
Top 8 in Dragon Ball FighterZ. Can take a day off tomorrow and Sunday. Whew, it's going to be fire.
Yeah, exactly. Saturday, you get to expand your palette, you know what I mean? Get to watch some other games. Dragon Ball will be on a quick lull until top 8 on Sunday, of course, which should be phenomenal. We have so many fantastic players in the building that we've already seen. The Nakkiels, the Kazunokos. I believe Goichi is here. Moke. There's so many players.
Cloud,
yeah.
So, like you said, it's a jam-packed tournament. Yeah. You know, there's, like you said, just people from all over
SonicFox,
here.
the Kill Sage. The names go on and on.
It's going to be dope. Super Noon, obviously.
Super Noon, yeah. Kizzy K, the SoCal contingent. Some of the NorCal boys as well.
It's going to be fun as we get ready for our next matchup.
Indeed, here at SCR. Again, thank you all for joining us on twitch.tv/leveluplive. Dragon Ball FighterZ pool action is commencing currently. After that, we'll have top 32, I believe. Until then, yeah, I believe this is a Subatomic Sabers.
Yes.
Here on the left.
And of course, rocking his Vegito, Cell, and Gotenks team.
Yeah, again, Subatomic Sabers, another player that probably the viewing audience on a national level is unfamiliar with, right? Really only competing at WNF and SoCal weeklies currently, like Dropkick Tuesday, etc. And hasn't really gotten to compete on the major stage quite often. So here we go. SCR is one of his first opportunities to really face people from other regions, including the U.S. and internationally.
Yeah, I mean, definitely a man that's been making a name for himself in the weeklies, like you said. Like, he's been taking out some of the top players and just kind of out of nowhere, just coming in and slaying them. And he's playing a very interesting team. Captain Ginyu 16 and Yamcha. I'm really excited to see the synergy that his opponent is putting into this.
Well, you can see already, Subatomic Sabers trying to start out with that 5L. One of the primary tools for the Vegito. Gonna smash knockdown with the Captain Ginyu. What's the setup afterwards? Oh, but you see it again at the up tech into the backdash. Avoids your standard up tech coverage a lot of the time.
Yeah, I mean, Subatomic is known for Vegito.
Yes.
That's basically the character he bursted onto the scene with.
Yeah.
One of the first innovators in SoCal.
Yeah, Vegito came out. All of a sudden, he was at WNF top 3, and he was winning Dropkick Tuesdays, and I was like, what's happening? The man was just waiting for his character. You can see he definitely puts in work with him. So much meter build, so much damage on the side of this Vegito. Subatomic Sabers is optimal.
The way he uses his assist is mesmerizing. I mean, to go with the Gotenks assist into Dragon Rush and just keep Vegito loops going.
Ooh, you see the raw tag. A lot of players do that in scenarios where their vanish is either going to be negative or it's going to be whiff. They just start holding that raw tag, trying to blow up the button press of the opponent. Oh, 50 hits on the dot. Oh, no, we ain't done at that. Level 3, get the hard knockdown, get that damage in.
Yeah, over half health. Ooh, it opens up Gotenks again. Ooh, but drops the combo.
Oh, great reflex from C-Toss right there. Fortunately, couldn't get much of a punish out of it. Yeah, Subatomic going to use the perfect attack to switch sides. H, oh, trying to drop the elbow on him, but he held the up back.
Yamcha is just a little too short. Just rolling across into the corner.
Ooh, oh, he landed after the air dash medium, so he couldn't actually get a combo. Double reflect, I like that. Oh, and then the 2H was ready for the vanish. A little reckless on the side of Subatomic Sabers. 1 bar into the Spirit Ball.
See what he's going to do. All this pressure from Yamcha. Ooh, switching sides on him. Yamcha's one of those characters, so you have a smoke screen, he's very hard to block.
Yeah. And because of the Spirit Ball damage buff, I thought he was going to stay with Yamcha with the level 1, but goes right back into Android 16. I like that. Recovered his blue life. You get that Yamcha assist back. Both players with their sparking on deck. Oh, wow, the Dragon Rush actually chasing down the backdash. C-Toss might have swung into it afterwards, but either way, it's going to be a level 3 for Subatomic Sabers.
Let's see what the setup's going to be after this hard knockdown. Both players have assist ready. Ooh, just opens them up with the overhead.
Nice stuff from Subatomic.
C-Toss just down to Yamcha.
Yeah, at least he doesn't have to come back against 3 characters, right? 2 is a little bit more doable.
Ooh. Catches Vegito on the switch in. What a read.
Oh, yeah, and that's another great usage of that 5L, right? It catches a lot of backdash, especially after the vanish.
Picks him up again. It's going to throw him in the corner.
Oh, we try to reflect into the Wolf Fang. Oh, yeah.
This is a good sparking.
Subatomic Sabers really likes that mix-up, right, where he makes you block the Gotenks assist, and then he does super dash into a mix-up. Usually the cross-ups. C-Toss, though. Great damage starter for Yamcha.
Okay.
One of his a few.
But he did spend all his meter. And Subatomic is sitting with close to 3 and sparking available still.
Yeah, and Subatomic is used to being in this situation when it comes to Gotenks, right? This is the primary character he makes comebacks with. This is the character he's used to having on Anchor. Now he's got plenty of meter to waste the rest of C-Toss's sparking and go into a level 3 if he so chooses to. You see the portrait flashing white on the side of C-Toss indicating sparking just about up. Runs out during the cinematic.
Subatomic with sparking going to recover so much of that meter back. Woo!
Yeah, that was good reflex, but there's been a couple of times now where C-Toss has gotten that corner reflect, but hasn't been able to get the proper combo to follow up, and Subatomic finishes the job.
He's going to finish it with a level 3.
All right. Give us another cinematic to watch. Yeah, that forward S in the air from Gotenks, you see a lot of people use it. Obviously, holding the forward after the key blast, it gives him that momentum where he goes towards the character, and is so good for pressure.
That's what I really enjoy about Subatomic. For a player that's, well, at least to us, so fresh in the scene, especially Dragon Ball FighterZ, to keep that composure after losing 2 characters so quickly.
Yes. Yeah, Subatomic, that's why he's trying to make up for his lack of experience, right? He's been going to a whole lot of weeklies here in SoCal. Trying to get that tournament experience as quickly as possible, preparing for this day at SCR, this radar event, and a chance to go to the sagas of Dragon Ball FighterZ World Tour.
That was so sick. He faked the mouth beam and then still caught Ginyu.
Whoa, just spins on him, has that 1 ghost left. He's still coming. Oh, and the auto combo mix up.
So it's going to be the end of Ginyu.
The time you have to distinguish between high or low after the auto combo block string is so small.
I mean, especially such a small character that just so much smoke screen.
Whoa, that was a funky interaction, yeah. Looks like he got hit by the first hit of the Gotenks, but because the point character got hit in the middle of it, it went away for the second hit.
Oh, yeah, it's still stuck.
My goodness. Oh, nice. Finds through a gap and gets the reflect.
Just out of reach of the Yamcha assist, so Subatomic's not affected by it.
Yeah, dashing all over the place, trying to catch him. Both assists now on reset. The C-Toss is time to try to get in. Nice reflect on the Yamcha. You see that. My man flies off the screen when he gets reflected now.
Nice to recover the assist a lot quicker.
Staying in the front.
Good defense from both players right now. Ooh, trying to catch 16 with the hardest of reads.
Very patient play from Subatomic, just trying to keep the safe pressure on until the stagger, and C-Toss actually poking back with a proper 2L.
Dunks him, almost have 7 meter. Gonna spend it with level 3. Ooh, switch ends with Gotenks. And C-Toss not able to punish it.
Oh, and Subatomic gonna make him pay heavily. Goes into the level 3. Show me the mix. Show me the mix, Sabers. Oh, he tried to fake the overhead right there. That's why he whiffed the button on the air dash. See the shout cancel, just goes into the back dash. Wants to get that space back to bait that exact thing. Knows he's going to want to vanish and put that pressure on as soon as possible. Gets the 2H, tries to spin on him.
Just walk up, heavy spin.
Oh, Yamcha assist, putting in some work now. C-Toss got plenty of meter to make this hurt and get the level 3.
So once again, Gotenks eating a lot of damage. There comes Vegito as Sparky is gone from C-Toss's side. Ooh, falling medium from Yamcha.
Yeah, it will blow up the most likely a 5L attempt from Subatomic Sabers. Key blast into the vanish though. Oh, yeah, that's another great usage of that 5L. So active, allows for the raw tag.
Switching to level 3.
Direct Z change. Oh, he took me in the cross. That was a funky Ogi situation. I'm not sure what either decision was. Wow, the key blast on the homing fist. Flashing in the sky. Now you're in the corner up against this Vegito. Good reflex, though. His reflex have been on point this game. Still got a long way to make this comeback. Slam him down. Not quite to 3 bars, so he's going to spin the vanish. Oh, tries to get the medium. I think you have to be all the way in the corner for that to work. Oh, yeah.
Subatomic, man, switching his characters in and out, keeping them fresh, which makes it even more difficult for Cross. Ooh, just C-Toss, just keep, ooh, last elbow. Now 16 picks him back up, dunks. Noxious is keeping it rolling.
Getting as much damage as possible before we present another Oki situation. Can get the cross up, maybe the Dragon Rush. Oh, I was going to say maybe the Super Dash fake cross up. Looks like what he was going for there. Oh, Subatomic. He tried to get intimate with the Super Dash, but the 2H was ready.
Sparking is no more. Just level 1 meter to end cell. Looking very different now. As like you said, Subatomic just switching characters in and out, but all that damage is added up. And C-Toss is in a winning position right now. Gotenks keeps it going with the Yamcha assist. Dragon Rush slams him down. This goes on a level 1. It's a Spirit Ball.
Nice, delayed on the bench to get the wall bounce. C-Toss, strong lead now. Ooh, the optimal stuff, even if it doesn't get a lot of damage because of the starter.
Both players without sparking.
See how fast that 5L pulls to the distance. It has forward momentum as well. Baits the reflect perfectly. He did start with a 5L though. I would like to see it off of reflect based medium starters.
That's very smart to save this, because like you said earlier, C-Toss was getting so many reflects off that were working so well. Yeah. Baited it out and is punishing him for it, keeping him in the corner.
That S into the legs, into the assist is such a good situation to cover wake-ups, right? It's very low risk because of how far away your point character is.
And now it's just 16 versus Vegito and Gotenks. Ooh, the 2H. Looks like Sabatama is going to be able to close it out.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, what we saw towards the end of that round, I think, is one of the buffest things about Gotenks assists. You see plenty of people do it whenever they have the character, because you have a lot of ways with a lot of the different casts of this game, right, to set that up. You can go into the beams. Everybody has some type of beam usually. Yeah. If not, they have some type of key blast like you see with Vegito that can still cover the wake up for that second that allow Gotenks assist to wrap around you. And then you're a couple of character spaces away, which would avoid any type of DPs or sparking. And then you can go in safely behind the Gotenks assist. Very, very strong.
Also, the stun is so long. Yeah. Like at first people weren't familiar with it, but then when they started getting used to the fact that it not only closes in but then explodes, like that just makes it one of the longest, even like block stun and hit stun in the game.
Yeah.
That's why he's so good. And we've seen a surge of Gotenks recently. You know, he's here to stay right for now.
Oh yeah. Since they made it a little bit more consistent with the way the Gotenks assist works, you can see a lot of people sciencing it out, figuring out how to properly implement them in combos, block strings, whatever it may be. And again, still a potent point character, right? They nerfed a little bit of things. I think the Shao cancel has a little bit of recovery now, or a little bit more recovery, stuff like that. But you have other avenues to get those mix-ups, right? We saw the Beyblade stuff from Nakkiel. We saw the auto combo stuff from pretty much every Gotenks. So yeah, these characters that had their mix-ups nerfed in certain ways are still finding ways to open up characters, right? Kid Buu, again, also another one. He can't get the cross the balls anymore. The 2S doesn't whiff on the opponent. It'll track and home to them. So you have to figure out alternate routes, and people are already doing it, right? We saw Cloud. He hasn't dropped the character. We see Moke playing Kid Buu. There's still plenty of room to explore in this game, the whole cast.
Yeah, I mean, to your point, too, like you mentioned, Kid Buu, another character that got nerfed bad was Cell. His rolling crush doesn't cross up anymore. It doesn't hit from
jump
both
medium,
sides.
slow down, a lot of things. Yeah.
But he's still very active, and his slide alone still makes him a really good character. Yeah.
Has the 6H, of course, still something that not a lot of people are dealing with correctly, but you guys are all dealing with your stream correctly because you're tuned into SCR, twitch.tv/leveluplive, presented by Esports Ecosystems as well. Make sure you hit them up on Twitter as well as their website. They send so many players out here. K-Brad, Cool Kid, Neo repping the team, all kinds of people, all kinds of players here representing that ESE.
Yeah, here to change the game.
The pre-sale is also live now. You can see where you can find them on Twitter and all the various social media sites and internet extravaganzas. esportsecosystem.com, Twitter at esportsecho, and yeah, man, please visit them and support what they are doing because they are making sure a lot of players and a lot of individuals are at these tournaments.
Yeah, I mean, that is a company that is supporting the FGC to the fullest. I mean, like you mentioned earlier, they sent so many players out here, helping them come out so much, and helping so many players come out, and they're here to give to the FGC before they're even giving to it yet. Like, before they even trying to, like, get that support. Yeah. So make sure to support them because we want to see more players be able to travel. I mean, you know, some of the players you mentioned unsponsored still, and they have to usually pay their own way. But because of Echo Esports Systems, they have the ability to come out to SCR in this super stacked tournament. We get to see all this awesome gameplay as Tatsu is back on the screen. Of course, going back to Broly, Nappa, and Super Saiyan Goku, playing against Bardock, Broly, and Super Saiyan Goku. Pretty much a similar team, just Bardock switched out with Nappa. So it's going to be good to see.
All right, here we are up next. Tatsu stepping back onto the play after sending Moke to losers down. The other side, we got Fort Kless. Wow, so yeah, we're going to have Broly on Broly because Kless has been playing Broly ever since the character came out. Not just in this latest patch, of course. A very young man here in our SoCal scene. He has had history in versus games. And he is always one to watch out for, a training partner of Cloud. You can see the Fort in his name.
So now put in the corner against Bardock is not where you want to be, but good reaction from Tatsu to be able to counter that Dragon Rush.
Yeah, well done indeed. Oh, he blocked that first in the air, so that was, yeah, definitely not going to be his turn. Nice guard cancel timing, though.
Oh, snatches him out the air.
Okay. Kless definitely got some stuff like that. Again, he's been playing Broly since this character came out, not just this latest patch.
And now Tatsu's turn to put damage on the Broly.
Big body on big body.
Spamming 2H to bait out something and then vanish behind.
Oh my goodness, all right, we got the Dragon Rush now from Tatsu. Rolling the double Scott Steiner battle.
It's always a good combo when Broly yanks him by the neck and just slams him to the ground. Oh, the 2H read from Kless.
He was ready for it, that's what I'm talking about. Kless gonna put him back into the corner, spin a bar to do it, but he's not tripping. Tries for the air reset again, but Tatsu this time gonna wake up with the sparking. Combos off the Goku assist. Well done on the recognition. Slam his face. Oh, no. That did not work.
It's a little bit too late. Man, this is the most active I've ever seen any Broly. Two of them at the same time.
Yeah, right?
Kless got the dirty stuff after slamming Nappa to the ground.
Oh, we tried for it. What? He actually vanished into the Dragon Rush. That's so unfortunate for Tatsu. Did build the one bar he needed. Goes with the faster super as well. Good stuff. Saiyan Spirit to ensure the death of Nappa.
Now Tatsu just down to Broly and Goku. Oh, he could have ate that.
Oh, scooped up. Grabbed him by the collar. Check down. Yeah, super dash just to get into his face as quickly as possible. We got Kless able to get that guard cancel off though. Oh, scooped him up.
That command grab.
Yeah, the command grab and the 5H look similar, of course. When he's got the hand open, he's looking to scoop you, and when he's got the fist, he's looking to punch you.
So now Goku's gonna open up Broly. Will this be enough? Oh no, does not get the hard knockdown from the down-facing Kamehameha, but still able to take care of Broly. This is father versus son.
Yeah, the great grandpa right there. Oh, he staggered the 2Ms, just moving back to the bag. Kless couldn't get out in time. That's a great damage starter. Level 1, I alley-oop to myself. And then the Broly.
Keeps him down.
Oh, that's the
So
only tough
close.
part though, yeah, because you can't let him get too high to where the Broly super won't hit, so he has to DHC a little bit earlier. So he didn't get the full damage, but he got the kill regardless. Ooh, he tried to get another 2M in there, but the raw attack from Tatsu able to blow it up.
See, Kless does have a lot of meter available to him. Ooh, but gets picked back up.
All these 2Ms. And left and right. Definitely one of Goku's best button. More self alley-oops.
The unfortunate part doesn't get a hard knockdown, but Kless no sparking available, almost 6 meters. Ooh, trades.
Yeah, Tatsu has the Broly assist available here. He wants to continue the pressure. He does. Gets to the other side, but Kless with the proper defense. And the Kamehameha to finish the job. Good old reliable.
Kless came out so strong. I mean, he was winning the Broly and Broly war, but Tatsu just coming through and cleaning up.
Yeah, pretty similar teams we have here, right? Both rocking the Broly and the Super Saiyan Goku. It's the Bardock and the Nappa.
Ooh, almost had a happy birthday, but Goku just a little bit too far out. But still all his damage onto Broly. He reflects and switches into Nappa, but gets scooped back up.
Yeah, Tatsu trying to get a little too frisky right there. I wasn't expecting Kless to already be recovered. Ends up running into a low. Oh, he vanishes out after he blocked the first normal. Oh, that big jump H has been putting in so much work against characters that have been trying to chase down this Nappa. There we go. Broly assists, blowing up the guard cancel.
That was so sick by Tatsu. He's gonna make the best of it. Ooh, good tech on the Dragon Rush.
Yeah, Kless was expecting it. Wow, he actually got hit for a second on that falling H.
Yeah, honestly surprised Kless didn't get punished more. Went for the hardest of reads, but kept himself safe with the Goku assist.
Ooh, the Dragon Rush. Tatsu reading that Kless would respect the plus frames.
Submit it.
All the way through. That is a dead Broly. Tatsu comes out on top, takes another character advantage here in the second game, and he only needs one more to make it out of his pool and winners. As you mentioned, Broly, one of Kless's best characters. Big jump H from Tatsu, opening up the Bardock early. 2H off the Nappa extension. Yeet. Oh, puts the projectile. Yeah, I mean, that don't protect you from Rebellion Spear, my man. And he caught him with that before the Kamehameha assist, so the projectile barrier went away. Level 3. What's the hard knockdown? What's going to be the mix-up? No Goku assist available. Ooh, Dragon Rush! Straight up. Looks like that's going to take care of Broly. Choose to get the Goku in as well. Wants to recover some of that blue life on Bardock. Goku on Goku. We're going to get another mirror. Super neutral, chasing him down. Tries to respond with the auto combo. Gets blown up for it. Damage scaled heavily because it started off with Super Dash. Ooh. Switching to Nappa, but Kless not trying to. Trying to clap him up. Doesn't want to let him breathe. Ooh, stops Bardock on the switch in. That crouch medium. Able to, yeah, thwart the attempt. All right, directly into the level 3, that Bardock privilege, whether ground or air level 3, we still get the same mix-up. Ooh, Tatsu gonna activate Sparking, wants to keep Nappa alive. Yeah, no surprise, right? Oh, been a signature since the beginning. I gotta imagine that was an execution error. Oh, holding the van, she tried to smack him up, but he got caught low. Drops the combo though, Kless. Very fortunate because Tatsu did plan a Cyberman, but was knocked out immediately. Oh my goodness, Kless, despite dropping 2 combos, still able to get the kill on Nappa. Now it's just Goku. Oh, just the straight north-south super dash. Dragon Rush catches Tatsu trying to reflect. Hard knockdown. Level 3. With the mix gonna be. Tatsu just got blown up for reflecting, so he might not try it again. Yeah, he's getting hit low. He also had the beam out there. I think that might have blown up any reflect attempts. So I think it was already active as he was waking up. So going to game 3. Tatsu started out with a lot of momentum. Kless just took it all right back. See how Tatsu's going to answer now. Yeah. Ooh. Again, he's really catching on to the tendencies of reflect from Tatsu now. Punishing you with the Dragon Rush. Has a knockdown. Reflect, wake up again though, and he gets the tag out. Well worth it for Tatsu. Oh, tried to reflect again, and Kless punishes. Been a lot of drops on the side of Kless though. No scout on the vanish either. Tatsu gets out of there, wants to apply this pressure now. Kless pressing buttons to try to get out of there and gets the clap to Nappa. Yeah, the universal overhead opening him up. 6M City. Oh! Think you can try to do something? Nah. The Dragon Rush, and he has another Cyberman to keep it going. Oh, but he drops it. That would have been so sick. Oh. But he gets the clap again. That's so unfortunate for Kless. This is a level 1 sparking, only in the last 7 seconds. Oh, all that health came back. Oh, ooh. Super armor and barriers, all types of stuff. As the legendary Super Saiyan, big jump age, just as you thought you could crouch. It's gonna send back in. Oh no, sends in Goku instead. Oh, and Tatsu able to get another Dragon Rush. Stomp. Guard cancel. Oh, he absorbed the hit of the guard cancel with that armor. Couldn't actually scoop him up afterwards, though. Okay, vanish. Tatsu's Broly is legitimately scary as he hits with the Lariat Express. He's going to connect on to Goku, sends him to the ground. Tatsu over 2H. Ooh, I love that cancel. Oh, just goes on to his happy birthday.
Oh, yank.
Oh my goodness, Tatsu. Yeah, he had the 2 bars necessary. Oh no!
Ooh.
The way that Super interacted, him not getting all the damage from the Broly, leaves a window of opportunity open for Kless.
Very interesting.
I like that. I like that sparking. You're so close to killing 2 of Kless's characters. You want to preserve your whole team. Going a 3v1 in this game is such a powerful tool. Powerful position to be in. Oh, interrupts! Get that Broly assist out of here. Able to kill off the Bardock and do some damage.
Both characters, no sparking available. Tatsu looking very strong right now. Good vanish.
My goodness, we have Dragon Ball going on left and right. Raw tags and vanishes.
Oh, good use of the Broly assist to keep it going. Sends it to the ground. Saves the meter. Gets the Dragon Rush.
I like that from Kless right there. Knowing the level 3 is not going to kill, even the level 1 into level 3 not going to kill. So he, instead of giving up the corner, keeps the screen positioning, makes him block the potent Oki, and takes the character.
Always such a big problem character. Now it's looking a lot more even.
Ooh, good vanish. Still a very even game now. Oh, I'm surprised he didn't get 2H for that.
The armor from Broly is what makes him so scary. Tatsu is going to hit the Goku. Ooh, gets the opening on Broly.
Yeah, my man tried to crouch. You're too tall for that. Goku's only low, that 2M. Slower option than most. Just a jump back falling button, though. Able to get Kless out of this situation.
Oh, no, he drops the combo. So he yanks him down.
Yeah, I feel like he was looking for that the first time, but didn't come out with it for some reason. Is that going to be enough? It's not. Lives on a pixel. No sparking to be able to get this health back, though, so he's going to need to get the character out. He does. Into the Nappa. Has the mirror advantage. Doesn't go for it. And just the jump H does the job.
All that blue coming back on Goku. Kless needs to get him in as soon as possible, but it's going to open up Nappa. Is it going to be enough? No, it's not.
No, but he can still get, I was going to say, he can still go with the Vanish Snap out here. Give him that blue life, lock him out of any assists. You got to play one-on-one versus me.
It's come very close.
All right. Tatsu able to survive the time where he had to play one-on-one, and he gets the air-to-air light directly to the 2H when he drops the combo. Again, giving Kless an opportunity here, but the Nappa assist catches him trying to move. And that is going to be a winner's bracket exit for Tatsu.
Yeah, definitely a close match between the two. I mean, Tatsu, that was such a chess match. Tatsu came out so strong, and then game 2 did also, and Kless took all that momentum back. Going into game 3, Tatsu also came in swinging. Yeah. And then Kless was able to take care of Broly, do a lot of damage to Goku, and just because so close. If he would have killed Goku, it would have been a totally different story. But Tatsu keeping his mind sharp and not letting him get the best of him, was able to come back and just end it. And it was insane.
Yeah, a couple of crucial drops from both sides right there, but Tatsu was able to clean it up the most. Exit the pools bracket in winners. Of course, Kless still alive in the losers bracket. Definitely a strong up-and-comer. And we got plenty of strong up-and-comers here at SCR, as well as a bunch of killers that we're going to see for Dragon Ball FighterZ. But for now, we're going to take a quick break. Please do not go anywhere. We'll be right back with more DBFZ.